Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Morning Glow. Welcome to another episode of The Morning Glow. Got a great broadcast lineup for you this morning, as I hope and I pray that we always do. I'm not important, just a question asker. My name is Raheem Ajme out of Atlanta, Georgia. But I got my brothers from another mother, but we got the same father here with us this morning. First, we're going to say good morning to the wise man. This is Mr. Donald Toussaint. Good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
How you say that? Elated,
Um,
confident,
hi.
proud.
See, threw me off a little bit. I'm high and a happy elephant, elated and porcupine proud to be here this morning.
Yeah, I never did think about. I never did. Kind of echo right here. Um, that porcupine.
Yes, sir.
Where you from?
Or
North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina. Yes, I'm country. I'm
Oh,
country. I'm country as
so
cornbread,
so
brother. I'm
so
country as cornbread. Come on
the
now.
the, the porcupines are proud in North Carolina.
Yeah. Porcupine. Yes, sir. I tell you what. If you don't think he proud, you go jump on him. Go jump on him. Go look. You see one. You see one. You look at him for a few minutes. Just look at him. Uh-huh. There you go. Yeah. And what I want you to do, just go jump on him. Jump on his back. I promise you. I promise you won't stay on his back long. You think
I thought it was peacock proud.
no. That's easy there. Peacock, he spread little fellas and shake his little tail. Yeah, oh yeah. No. We porcupine proud. Yeah, we porcupine proud. You can jump on a peacock, man. The peacock ain't gonna do but run and get out the way. You jump on that. You see, we got this saying in North Carolina: if you hit me and you can't fight, you're gonna be in a world of trouble. If you hit me and you can't fight, you're gonna be in a world of trouble. That's what we say in North Carolina. We say that we mean that too. If we ain't gonna tell you not to hit us, but if you hit me and if you can't fight, boy, you're gonna be in a world of trouble because I'm gonna beat the brakes off for you. See, that's what we talking about. That porcupine. See, that porcupine means you ain't gonna jump on that porcupine. You can jump on that porcupine, but I'm gonna tell you something. After it's over, you're gonna hate you done it, man. You're gonna hate the fact that you jumped on that porcupine. You're gonna hate it. Come on now. North Carolina now, bro. North Carolina, different kind of animal.
I
I'm
got
just
you stupid.
I'm just saying. Brother Mo,
yes, sir, yes, sir.
am I telling the truth, brother? Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Well, you see, you talking about porcupine meat. I'm a blues artist, and my mentor and good friend at 93, who still won the Grammys, is Bobby Rush.
Uh-huh.
And the one of the albums he won his second Grammy on, it was called Porcupine Meat. And the
Mm-hmm.
hook is it's like porcupine. My love of the woman, she don't mean me no good. I would leave that woman if I could. And then the hook is it's like porcupine meat, too
Mm,
fat to eat, too
mm,
lean to throw away. It's
mm.
like porcupine meat, too fat to eat, too lean to throw away.
See, I'm telling you, and like one of my favorite comedians, Michael Collier. Y'all know Michael Collier, don't you?
No,
Oh man, y'all gotta look up Michael Collier. Look up Michael Collier. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get him on here one day. Real good friend of mine, man. Great guy, great guy. But he said he and man, this is where I went, so I guess I could go here. He said, look here, he was talking to this girl, and this girl said something real crazy to him, and so he said to her, look at here. This is what I want you to do. He said, yeah, settle down. He settled down. He said, this is what I want you to do. He settled down. He said, this how he do his delivery. He always do it like this. This is what I want. He settled down. He settled down. This is what I want you to do. He settled down. I settled down. And I say, listen, I want you to do me a favor. And then she looked at, he said, yeah, I want you to kiss my, he didn't say butt. I'm gonna say butt. He said, I want you to kiss my butt. He said, but I don't want you to kiss it to the right. No. I don't want you to kiss it to the left. No, don't kiss it to the left. He said, I want you to kiss my butt right down the center. What?
I got a comment to make on that real quick because
Oh Lord! Oh Lord!
no. When I got married, and God rest my wife's soul, we did a quay, which is you do the reception before you do the actual ceremony and wedding, where you pour out libations and everything. And so we rented out a pavilion at Grant Park, decorated and everything else, and this white lady and teachers' aides, they decided to take over our pavilion while we were setting up so the kids could have lunch. And I said, no, we've rented this space and everything else. Get the kids out of here. They were like, oh, that's so mean. I said, no, it's not mean. It looks pretty, doesn't it? Yeah, it cost me money to do that. And this white woman said to me, using your words, you can just kiss my butt quietly so I can hear it. And I said, looking at your butt, that's an all-day job, and I ain't got no time.
Lord, Tucson, what we're gonna do with it? This way out.
And the other teachers cracked up. The black teachers cracked up.
Exactly. Hey, get them up off for you. That's why I say got to get them off for you. Before they get started, you get them off for you. Go ahead, Tucson.
Hey, I was in elementary school. I guess the junior high, and we was telling jokes on the bus, and this girl was Caucasian. She was trying to clown me, and I looked at her. I said, "Boy, you must have a special toilet seat for that fat tail."
Yeah. That's interesting to a side. And Raheem, about playing the dozens?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know where that term came from? This is the fact. They would sell infirm slaves with problems, this and that, and dozen lots. So when you play the dozen, your mama got a wooden leg with a kickstand.
Good Lord.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's where that came from, playing the dozens. And that's one thing within our culture. We play the dozens.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Let me see. We got another call. Let me see what this call is. Oh, man. They used to make a lot of folks fight right there. The mama jokes used to like.
Oh, the mama jokes.
Yes,
I learned in the South, you don't make no mama jokes now. I'm from New Jersey. I'm born in Philly, raised in Jersey. You don't make no mama jokes down here. They take it differently.
Exactly. Let me go to Joseph. Joseph, good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning? Joseph.
Oh, I forgot to hit the mute button.
Oh,
good morning. How are you?
Hey, doing good, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Doing good.
Joseph,
everybody else is as well.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what we are now, and I want you to listen to me. We are hyena happy, elephant elated, and porcupine proud to be here this morning.
I need change for them $20 words.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's what we are. Hyena happy, elephant elated, and porcupine proud to be here this morning. Yes, we are. Now, everybody have difficulties when I say porcupine proud, but I explained it earlier. You heard what I said. You heard about that? Yeah, you jump on that porcupine. You want to? He proud. He walk around the yard like he want to, because you ain't gonna jump on it. You ain't gonna jump on that porcupine. If you do, you got problems. You got some problems.
You gonna pay for it. You gonna pay.
Yeah. You either gonna pay now, you gonna pay later, but you gonna pay. You gonna pay. Joseph, what's going on with you, brother?
I ain't nothing to it, man.
Okay, good deal.
Ain't nothing to it.
I'm good to jump into this topic that we're going to talk about. On Wednesdays is what we call Way Out Wednesday. We don't have a topic for the day. We talk about whatever we want to talk about. And so I'm going to come to y'all. If y'all got anything y'all want to talk about throughout the duration of this day, I'm going to we're going to go in that direction as well. But let us get to that point first. And I certainly ask you. But I want to ask y'all this question starting off with this Way Out Wednesday. So I want to ask y'all this question. And Joseph, I'm going to start off with you, man.
Okay.
Joseph, the barbershop or the beauty salon, who gossips the most?
Ooh. Well, I think it's the barbershop.
Woo.
I stuck my head in the door in the beauty salon a couple of times. When the better half was getting the hair done, and I didn't hear a whole lot of gospel unless they're talking about some TV show or something like that.
Hold on now. Hold on. Maybe they got some stock because you stuck your head in that door.
Hey, you might be right. Hold up.
Hold on now.
Guy, hold up.
It might be right. You stuck your head in that door, and the God, how a lot of times the women talk about something, and a man stick his head around the corner, come around the corner, that the conversation stop all of a sudden. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You might be right.
Let me
You may be right.
Let me go to Tucson.
But I know some gossip been going on in the barbershop though.
Oh yeah. Them jokers talk about everything in the barbershop. Boy, you want to know about it?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the barbershop. In the neighborhood, Go to the barbershop. Go to the neighborhood barbershop where most people hang out. Oh, you're gonna find out what you want to find out. Johnny, did you know old Johnny down the street down there? He blase. And old Sarah, did you know Sarah? That ain't Sarah, a baby daddy, you know. That's her, baby. It's her. He got Sarah pregnant, and then he went off to New Jersey somewhere, and Sarah, she latched on to her, and her, the dummy that he is, he don't even know that. He don't even do the math. They've been together 6 months, and she 9 months pregnant, and he's the one that baby heals.
Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Look at him.
Baby don't look nothing like him. Baby don't look like. Look at two songs: the barber shop or the beauty salon. Who gossips the most? Toussaint, you there? Toussaint, he fighting that mute button.
Yeah, I was looking for the mute button.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me. What the most gossip at?
Shop, the other day.
Gossip.
And if you don't have no, you got better have thick skin.
Yes,
Because
sir.
you swear up and down, they're gonna fight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially
Exactly.
when they start talking about sports and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But then they start talking about you,
Mm.
and you didn't see it coming. But the thing about the beauty shop is if they talking, I stay out of that because most of the time they talking about you.
Yeah. Yeah. In a roundabout way.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's why you ain't hear the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And look, you ever seen a man go to a beauty salon? I know I've done it with his wife, and they get quiet.
You better get quiet. Don't say nothing. As a matter of fact, I'll be back. How long you be? I used to drop my wife off just before we got married, man. I used to drop her off at the beauty salon, and I say, how long you gonna be, baby? Be about 2 or 3 hours. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Ain't no need me going in there. If I go in there, I'm gonna be the pick of the litter. I'm gonna be the pick of the litter, and I ain't trying to be the pick of the litter today.
Go wash your car. You better not hang around there.
Exactly.
Because you're gonna be the dummy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then you sit there, and then they looking. If you look at them seriously, they kind of wave their head towards you. Look at her.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Lord, they're doing a said hand peck, Lord Jesus.
Impact. You can't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she got him.
But I think, boy, if you want to hear some gossip, let men start gossiping.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah. And see, that's what people don't realize, man. Men gossip. Sometimes some men, man, they gossip more than women gossip, man. They gossip more than women gossip. And they act like they don't realize it. Man, all that gossiping you doing, man. God almighty, bro. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Men gossip. Men do a lot of gossiping. Mo, talk to me, Mo. What do you say to that, man? Who do the most gossiping?
Well, man, I think that's an unfair question.
Oh,
to tell you
Lord.
the truth.
Oh, Lord. Here we go, y'all. Go ahead, Mo. Tell me why it's unfair.
Okay, well, because you're talking about masculine energy and female energy,
Mm-hmm.
and in a private space.
Uh-huh.
Now, when I was a national journalist for Rolling Out, I did an article about the woman was is a lesbian, but she promotes it as the only LGBTQ, and I do sometimes why, and people get mad at me with that, but she cuts the hair of stud lesbians who like naturals and the cuts and everything else and whatever they may need. Okay, so that in itself is a barbershop, and why the barber's pole is the way it is with the red and the white, because barbers were called chirurgeons in medieval times. They would heal your wounds, bind your wounds, and everything else. So when you're talking about the energy in a barbershop as opposed to a beauty salon, it's two different things. It's like one of the biggest arguments I had with my ex-wife was I didn't like these divorce shows and everything else. So what I'm saying is, when it comes to who gossips more, you're breaking into the spirit of stuff. Like when I go into my favorite barbershop, you know, and they're always talking about sports and things, because this guy's been cutting hair since he was a student at Clark Atlanta University. And now he has, you know, he's cut Obama's hair Off the Hook Barbershop on Peter Street. You know, athletes come in and everything else. And they're talking about sports. But when I come in and they recognize me, you know, they're like, man, and I break down knowledge and stuff like that. You know, the beauty shop, because you only go to a beauty shop, like I used to pick up my little sister, is for women's hair and their energy in their moment at that particular time. So the level of dialogue is not necessarily gossip, because brothers aren't out there doing the same thing they used to do in the neighborhood. The black barbershop has changed. You know, you're not going to talk about who you can hit on or eat or anything else like that right now. It's you know, because to be a barber, you have to be licensed to do that. So we're talking about energies with that. Is the energy in a black barbershop, a male barbershop, different from a female beauty shop? Okay, definitely. Is it equal? It depends on the shop you're going to. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay, and all that's beautiful. All that's beautiful, brother. Thank you for that. You know, you educated us on that, and we definitely appreciate it. But at the same time, we talking about the gossip. We talking about the gossip, and both of them, whether you want to break it down into this category or that category, it's still gossip.
The gossip is in the beauty shop.
Hold on, brother. And my thing is this right here. Gossip is gossip, and we could break it down and micro analyze it and all that stuff. We could do all that. We can, but at the end of the day, they still gossiping. Men being there gossiping, women being there gossiping, and that's what I think it is. I think it's gossip. And I'm asking the question: which one is doing the most gossiping? Which one? Let me go to Ryan. Ryan, good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
Wow, I ain't even really get logged in yet. What's cracking?
There you go, man. we ready for you this morning. We ready for you to ask the question, Ryan. And I need to hear your whole heart on this, man. I need to hear your whole heart. This is Way Out Wednesday, so we're gonna go way out with this thing. So take your seatbelt off and let's go down the bumpy road on this one. The barber shop or the beauty salon? Who gossiped the most?
It might be equal.
Can't be equal. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose. Somebody got to play the fool.
Here you go.
Somebody got to laugh. Somebody's got to cry. Oh, excuse me. Go ahead.
I'm finna cry if you don't stop singing. Let's see. I think, excuse me, gossip wise, I think the fellas probably gossip about, say, neighborhood business, who they had at the crib last night, whose wife stepping out. But I really think, I could be wrong, but in my experience, the barbershops I've been to, it's really about politics and street business. And every occasional scenario with women, talking about women. I've never been to a salon, so I can only hypothesize what they be talking about in there.
Yeah.
It's probably the folks at the barbershop.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you, I've been in a few, man. I've been in a few of them beauty salons, man, dropping my wife. Well, before we was married, dropping my wife off, and even after. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. There's some conversation going on in there, man. You don't want to sit there alone. You can't sit there alone. They're gonna run you up out of there. Oh, you're gonna get up out of there. You got any sense? You're gonna get up out of there. You know, look, I'm going to get something. I'm going to be something. Man,
you ever seen them shows where a guy walk in somewhere and it's like a crosshair come up, a holographic crosshair, and all the women turn and look at him? That's what happens when you walk in the salon.
And you walk in the thing, you sit there for 10 minutes, you get up, say, look here, I'm good. I'll be back. We're gonna go down the road, see, can I find some possums or something to run over or something? I'm searching for possums to run. I'm anything just to get up out of here. I got to get up out of here. I can't stay here. Cause y'all crazy. But you're going to that same person will go into a barber shop and gossip right along with them. Right along with them, gossiping. That's just what it is. Men gossip too. Men gossip too. Toussaint, are you there? Toussaint.
Yeah, I'm here.
Talk to me.
Here.
Talk to me.
Yeah, man. The only thing about it is you don't want to get in the conversation. Even I don't want to say too much because they're gonna come on sooner or later. But they have some messy conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We do too.
We do too now.
We do too.
No, we ain't gonna sit here.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, we do too now. Tell the truth.
Yeah, for real. And then the thing about it is, well, you know, when you start having a men gossiping, man, that's the most pitiful thing you ever heard in your life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't we do it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying to myself, he's just as messy as a woman.
Exactly.
And I don't know what that means. I don't know what does that statement mean. I just said he's just as messy as a woman.
See, and see, is that a disrespect to women though? Is even that comment, is that a disrespect to women?
That's what I'm wondering. I said it. I'm the one that said it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till Toya to come on because I said it.
Mm-hmm.
Messy with their messy self.
Boy, you going way on out there. You going way on out there this morning. You going, yeah.
Messy self. They say you talking about me messy. You the messy one. And
wow.
don't let them start talking about the I'm gonna say it right here. You started. They 3-minute men.
Oh.
Child. No. We got two children, and it took 6 minutes to have them.
Look, it took me longer to take off my clothes than it did what we did. It took me longer to take off my clothes.
Then when you walk in, you say,
you gonna pound it on your chest like, ooh.
Then you come in there smiling like hey baby, with a deep voice, hey baby, and then they just start giggling. and
man, look here, I've been listening to a lot of comedians, man, and this one comedian, say he was with you. Toussaint, you're in trouble now. This one comedian, he was saying they did a little thing, they did business the night before, and he was proud, up eating breakfast and everything, and she come into the room, and he said, I told it up, use some words, told it up last night. She said, which one? Where? Which one you talking about? She said, I know you ain't talking about this one because you ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing. You shouldn't even have gotten started. He said, I tore that thing up last night, didn't I? Whoa, why is it men think they done tore something up, man? Boy, this is the way I win. So I'm trying not to go there, Toussaint. I'm trying not to do it. But you open that door. Toussaint, talk to me.
He's talking about, I'm the man in the house. I run things. Then when he get in front of a bunch of women, he want to talk with a deep voice.
Exactly. Lord.
And she just been told every woman in the beauty parlor, he's soft.
Yeah. Soft as a grape. Soft as a grape. You walk around there like you're doing so everybody. Every time you turn around, them ladies laughing at you. Boy, y'all be shaming yourself, boy. Boy, look here, boy. You need some counseling. But Toussaint, I'm gonna tell you something. You're in trouble, man. You're in trouble. You shouldn't have said that You shouldn't have said that. Now, what you say about them women? What you say about them women now? What you say? What was that question you asked Toussaint?
Messy. MESS. Y'all can spell it, because I might misspell it.
Now hold on. You're breaking up a little bit. You're breaking up a little bit. I can't hear you. It's clear. Say it again.
You know, I tried to spell messy, but I might misspell it. Y'all think I'm smart.
So you're saying women are messy.
Ask them.
Well, let me ask one. Toya with a T. Good morning, young lady. How you doing this morning?
Oh, we in trouble.
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Hey, we waiting to see how you doing. We waiting to see how you doing this morning. We gotta see what side of the bed you got up on this morning. We're gonna find out right now because we asking a question. And Tucson, just for the record, you heard what Tucson? He said y'all are messy. He said y'all are messy. And let me tell you why he said that, because I asked the question, and this is way out Wednesday. You know, we go there. This way out Wednesday. I asked the question: barbershop or beauty salon? Who gossip the most? And Tucson says, you know, y'all just
barbershop.
Come on now, you explain that to me.
Barbershop.
Help me understand
Barbershop. Y'all act like y'all don't talk. Yeah, y'all do. Yeah, you do. You do. Always got something to say. Might not be what we talk about, but y'all get in them corners and y'all talk more than women too. You sitting up there thinking we ain't think about you. When we talk, we going to the barbershop talking about what we want to do with somebody else, not you. That we talk about the beauty salon.
Lord. But see,
I'm talking about you.
But Toya, this way out Wednesday. This way out Wednesday. We gonna go there. Now that man, you sitting there talking about that, and the man said he tore that thing up last night. He said, I tore that thing up. Good Lord, I tore it up last night. Woo!
Oh no. Boy, you better tear them bills up. What you tearing up? Some paper? You better tear that job up and get these bills paid. That's what you want to tear something up, because you ain't holding nothing up over here. But oftentimes it's like that. It's like that with people all the time. We think we're doing something and we really not. I thought that was called ego.
Wow. And
you think you're doing something,
and men have them more than women egos.
No, we both got it, because we'll come and dangle it in your face like we something too, and then you so pissed off and disgusted. You be like, girl, I don't even want that. Go sit down. You done got on my nerves. No. And used to this shaking and swining and twirling and baby, can't you see? Love don't live here anymore. No. No. Like, it goes both ways. Like, you can think you did something, but you didn't. And the people who act like and think they did something, those are typically the ones who ain't did nothing. The ones who kind of humble on the low, ain't saying nothing, ain't looking for recognition. They know that's their job. This is what I do. I wake up to be like this.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that's winning, really. That's the ones that's really doing something. You're so humble. You're so, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's the goal. The goal is to be the best whoever you are. Those are the people that's doing something. The ones talking about winning, you've been watching too much TV, too much Cedric Entertainer, and too much Steve Harvey, honey. You ain't did nothing. You need to be real with yourself. Delusional. Delusional. And it's the same way with women. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the clip the other day with this girl. She was like, I don't know. It was just astronomical. You know, well, I'm a woman and you're supposed to pay for this, that, and third, but you ain't doing nothing. As the woman. You ain't doing nothing. But you gotta you want to say so on what he does or what he gives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm a person. I try to be more than fair. I try to be more than. I try to do extra over and beyond. Like you ain't got no choice but want to be good to me, because I done been so extra good to you. But oftentimes it don't go like that, and I don't have to brag about it. People know it. So the people who thinking, oh yeah, man, I'm the man, last night. Woo!
Woo!
Boy, you last 2.5 seconds. You better lay down and go to sleep. Stop playing with me. Come on now.
Woo! I did the hoochie and coochie last night.
You feel what I'm saying? Delusion. And both of us suffer from it on both sides of the spectrum.
Wow. Now Tucson, she don't say what she said. Hold on, Tori. Did you address the fact that he said that women are messy though? Did you address that part of it? He said they messy. Now you're a woman. You know him.
What's the second syllable to woman?
Man.
Where we get it from? If they can't, y'all came first.
Tucson. Tucson.
Where we get it from? Where we get it from? If y'all came first. Y'all know we got the extra rib. That means we got everything y'all got and some. So if the second part is man and the first part is the whoa, well, whoa, Nelly, where we get all that from then? Okay.
That's
Stop
directly.
playing me, Tucson.
That's directly to you, Tucson. Do you want to respond? Do you want to respond, Tucson? This is Way Out Wednesday. Let's talk.
Hey, that's why Adam said that woman you gave me. That woman you gave me.
So hold on, Tucson. He didn't even call her name. He He said that woman that you gave me.
Yeah. Look, remember when that's for y'all Bible readers. When David was celebrating bringing the Ark of the Covenant back in, and he danced out his clothes, and his wife was saying, I think she said something like, "You acting like one of them lewd fellows." All of a sudden, it wasn't David's wife; it was Saul's dad.
Wow.
like he just disowned all of a sudden.
And see, and you said something about Eve. He didn't say, Father, that was Eve. That was Eve. He said, no, it was that woman you gave. No. It was that woman you gave me. It was that woman. That woman. No, he didn't say Eve. He knew her name. He said that woman you gave me. Ryan, talk to me, man. Yo, boy, y'all something else. This Way Out Wednesday.
We don't call y'all by y'all name when y'all mess up.
No.
That man.
Everything except our name.
That man. Oh my gosh! Every day I got to deal with this man.
Like what's the name? What's the name? Said I can't think of the Outcast. He said that woman. I call her that woman. He don't call her your mother. He said that woman. That woman. Yeah, you can get on you and your mama. Get the heck on you and your mama. Anyway, I'm being silly, y'all. Go ahead, Ryan. Talk to me, brother.
It's funny though, like hear the different conversations. You know, like you got that guy that come into the shop and you instantly know he full of it.
Yep.
Well, I was over at Sister Watson was in the house last night. That was like breaking into the city of Troy. I was breaking down those walls like Jericho. Oh yeah, what's her name? Let me call her.
Now you trying to get all up in my business, see? Now you all up in my business. Get out of my business.
See, I'm one of those cats where I'm in there, I'm just quiet.
Yep.
I'm listening to everybody run their mouth. Because they'll tell you some stuff. You come on and come up listening to those folks. Get you a couple quick licks. I heard that. I'm gonna come back in an hour, get my hair done. Let me go get this right quick. That's if you're on the shady side of things, you know, but you get to know these folks depending on how many times you go in there. You know, us being bald men, it take us a while. Because you know, I got me a little yarmulke. I'm not Jewish, but I got a yarmulke. It's natural too. But I used to get I've done my own head since probably like 15 years old. I've been bald. And every once in a while I just get lazy. So I'll go hit up a barbershop, or I might even go to a salon. That it's been a long time since I've done that, but going there just to have a woman do my hair. Go ahead, shave me up.
Want that soft touch on your head?
Yeah. course, that was before I had my wife. She don't cut my hair, but now it's, hey, can you see if I missed anything in the back?
That's how I do with my wife. Yeah, did I miss anything? She coming in, she take the little razor, you miss right here, and she always say the same thing. You miss in that crease, that little gap in the back of your head, not gap, but that fold. You always miss up under that fold. Lift that fold up.
I don't be giving my wife no razor now. You crazy.
She called me muscle head, man. Call me, yeah. But that's how you do it. Cause
You ever seen The Color Purple?
Yes, I did. And I look at her. Every time I give her that razor, I look at her. You ain't mad at me, are you? I ain't did nothing today, did I? No? You sure? You sure? Okay. Yeah.
Woman, cut my face. Okay.
Wow.
Cut your face, all right.
Get that excess off. Get that excess off. You got a little bit left over. Get it off for me.
Hold on, I gotta get that fold up under your chin. 1 second.
Ooh, she's trying to cut your whole head off. She's trying to cut your whole head off. Your whole head. Not just half a head, but your whole head. Let me go to Mo. Mo, what's going on, brother? What's on your heart?
Oh man, I just had, when you mentioned Outkast, I was the assistant tour manager during the AT Aliens tour. Traveled across the country, and I had to go and find, this was the hoodie that we had on tour. Okay. You know, it's been so long, you can't even find them anymore. They don't make them anymore. But that song Jezebel, Dre wrote that, Andre 3000, which which went into all of that. But I was curious because, you know, you say, oh Lord, well, I was talking about the energies between the two. And you know, Toya, she was hitting, I don't know if you did the sound effect for her, because she was hitting it right on point, you know, with stuff. And I wanted to get, you know, her perspective on the different energies that were when you're in a safe male space and you're in a safe female space.
The man gonna turn into the question asker. Lord Jesus, he don't turn into the question asker, y'all. He don't turn into the question asker. Go ahead, brother.
That was the original question. And then you talk about your wife doing the back of your head. You got one of them 8 packs of hot dogs on the back of your head, them wrinkles. Oh, Lord. That's what that is. She got to get between the hot dogs.
That's the kielbasa.
He don't call me
Toya, I didn't say it was kielbasa. I said hot dogs.
He don't call me old folded gap. He don't call me old folded gaps. You know what I'm saying? No, them old little gut punches coming at me right and left. He don't call me old folded gap now, ain't it?
Yeah, but no, Toya, I really respect you, Toya, because you talk about
that man out of here. Hey, Tucson. The man know I can hear him, don't he? Don't he know I can hear him?
Okay, now, Mr. Fold and Go, we need you to stay focused. Mr. Fold and Go. I
know the way I'm wearing it, but Lord, they know I can hear them.
Yes, see, we were way out there. Then you know, Raheem, turn around. Let's see the back of your neck. See, you got some hot dogs in the back.
You ain't think we were gonna go way out on that head?
Hold on, why did? That's why I'm glad I got a mute button. See, I hit that mute button. We can't hear him no more. He talking. He's still talking, but we can't hear him. Oh, he's still talking. But that mute button is powerful. That mute button is powerful. It's like a poker pine. You jump on it, but you can't jump off. But the quills in you. Go put some quills in you. Tucson, talk to me. This is Way Out Wednesday, man. Let's have fun, y'all. This is Way Out Wednesday.
Tell you. Let me. Where I thought let's talk about the barber shop and the beauty parlor.
Oh Lord. Go ahead. Hey,
you ever seen a woman go to the barber shop with her husband?
Hey, Tucson, you talking directly to your phone? Because it's a little bit low.
I turned it down on purpose.
Oh, there you go. That's better. Go ahead.
Yeah, so his wife can't hear him.
You ever saw a woman go to the barbershop with her husband?
Toya?
Did you mute me?
No. She can hear you.
Y'all don't let us come with y'all to the barbershop. Tucson, stop playing with me.
Did you
I
ever
Stop playing with
see
me,
beauty
a
Tucson.
for
woman
3
go to
hours.
the barbershop with her husband or her man?
Y'all don't let us go, so no.
Mm-mm.
What?
Y'all don't
Do
let
they
us
have
go to
more
no
sense than
barbershop.
us, or are we just big dummies? Go to
You
the
said
barbershop
you said do we y'all
and
ask
get
us to
talked
go?
about smiling.
Did you hear him, Toya?
All I heard was smiling. I missed the part before that.
Tucson,
I'm saying that we be in the beauty parlor. Women don't go to the barbershop
mm-hmm.
unless they go with their son. We go to the beauty parlor with our significant other, however you want to call it, wife, girlfriend, and we just be smiling
Really?
Looking
and
dumb.
and they be talking in code about us.
Mm,
Really?
mm, mm.
Really? Nah, honey, because you can only drop me off at the hair salon.
Yep.
Nah, hell no. I'm going to the hair salon to get away from you. So no, that must be the era just before me. Nah, I don't need you to sit. No, you're not for to sit and look in my face while I get my hair did. No, you're
Y'all
not.
take 3 hours.
Mo, hold on,
3,
hold on, Mo, hold on. Let everybody
6
finish.
hours. Nah, I'm not with that, Tucson. Sorry, I'm a different kind of G. I'm not. No,
Mhm.
you're not. You're gonna drop me off. You're gonna go do something productive. I'm gonna feel like you're trying to watch me. You want to say, "Oh, I'm gonna go with you to get your hair done." No, you're not.
What you
You're
got to
gonna drop
hide?
me off.
What you got to hide? What you got to talk to her about
I'm
them
getting
girls?
away from you. I don't want
What
to
you
be
got to talk
around
to them
you.
girls
I'm going
about
to
that
get
I
my
can't
hair
hear?
done.
What you got to
Okay,
talk to them girls
you're
about that
not
I
gonna
can't hear?
sit there in my face, bro.
Look
For
here.
3 hours.
What you got to talk to them girls that I can't hear though?
And nothing I don't want to talk to you about. I'm getting away from you to go be with girls and humans that's just like me.
I'm human. What you trying to say?
Yeah,
I'm not human.
you're another kind of human, and I see you when I get to the house. You're not finna sit here and watch me in my face for 3 hours. No, we not.
I'm paying for it.
I wouldn't care. I don't care. You're supposed to pay for it. That's your job. You pay for it because you don't want nobody else to pay for it. So that ain't got nothing to do with me. What you're not gonna do is sit up there in my face for
See,
3,
there
4,
you go.
5 hours
There
because
you
I'm
go.
gonna feel like
There
you're
you
trying
go.
to watch
Bringing up
me.
Billy. There you go. Bringing up Billy again. Talking about who else gonna pay for. See, there you go. I thought we
Okay.
passed the little
Well
Billy
then,
situation.
what you
Now you
complaining
talking
for?
about that Billy again.
Drop me off. Go on to the house. Go get your own haircut.
Mm.
I'm a different kind of woman. I'm sorry.
See,
That's why the guys
see,
look at me strange. Cause
see,
listen,
now
I'm
you
not calling you all day.
see now
I'm
you
not.
see now you now
I'm
see
not.
now you being rude and disrespectful. I'm gonna go get my hair cut. You know I ain't got no hair. What hair I'm gonna get cut?
The one.
I'm going to that bar. I'm
Well,
going to
we're
that
not
beauty
gonna
salon.
say.
I'm gonna sit right
We're
there.
not gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about it on air. But what you ain't gonna do, I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. You're not finna sit
Lord.
here and watch me in my face. I'm not finna sit here on the phone calling you all day. What you doing? Hey, nah, I'm gonna call you in the morning. Hey, babe, I made it work. Yep, you good? Okay, right? Maybe one time during the day. Oh, let me tell you what happened. All right, babe, I'm on your home. You need me to pick something up. Right? You get about 3 calls a day. All that goofy staying up in my space, being in my energy all day. I can love you without seeing you for 4 hours. Like I'm a different kind of female when it come to that, Raheem. I'm not finna be sitting up with you in the barbershop getting your hair cut.
See, now
And
my
vice
feelings,
versa.
now my feelings are hurt.
See what I'm
You see,
saying? That's what I'm talking about. Soft and squishy. That's what I'm talking about right there.
look,
That
and-
old soft and squishiness right there is
and look
exactly what I'm talking about.
watch this. If y'all for the people that can see me, boy, this look. Let the whole bottom lip be going in and out, boy, acting a fool. You acting a fool, man. Let that woman go get her hair done, man. What's wrong with you,
Please,
bro?
dude.
What's wrong with you, man? Why that woman can't go in there and talk to the women? Like
To the nail shop.
exactly. A lot of time, man. My wife, man, she say, she going out with the girls and they going to have lunch or something like that. Do I want to go? No. You go have fun, enjoy yourself. You sure you don't want to go on positive? Go and have a good time. Enjoy yourself. You need, you need a little more. You good? Yeah. Okay. Enjoy yourself. You
That's
good?
a trick.
What? What's a trick?
You said what she said?
I say you need a little something. You need
No,
something.
wait. You said when she go out with the girls,
Yeah.
she asked you, "Do you want to go?"
Yeah. She said, "Do you?"
You don't see the trick in that?
Oh, it's a trick. It's a hang up. It's a hang up. I missed something.
Yeah, we cunning. We real smooth. We real sharp. We know you don't want to go hang out with no girls. So I'm asking you that because I know I'm going someplace else. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking right here. I'm just joking.
Look, but you know what? Though?
I'm just playing.
Look. Hey, Tucson. What you trying to say? What you trying to say? Look, what you trying to say? I know.
Hey, I ain't married. Don't you pay me no attention.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
You ever saw a man take her up on it and he go out with
Not
the
me.
girls?
Not me.
And then they run into one of his partners and they say, look at Johnny.
Man, what Johnny doing over there? What Johnny? Man, look, I don't know.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with Johnny? And why Johnny all up in the women conversation, man? Why Johnny, them women they trying to talk and they're Johnny, he coming more than the women come in. What's wrong with Johnny?
They talking in code. They don't know that the conversation is about getting away from him.
Lord, go down the road and make a left, then make a quick right, and we'll meet you at that little store in the corner. But listen, let me do this right here. I gotta call on Cassandra Alexander Green. Good morning, young lady. How you doing this morning?
Good morning.
Cassandra, we having a conversation this morning. I need to hear your whole heart on this. The barber shop. This is way out Wednesday now. So go this way out Wednesday now. The barber shop or the beauty salon. Who gossips the most?
Oh, of course, the beauty shop.
Uh-oh.
That's an automatic.
I'm loving this.
Because I'm bald and I go to the barber. I used to go every 2 weeks, or every week. In the barber shop, all I ever hear men talk about sports.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they ain't talking about sports, they would be talking about music. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I ever hear them talking about. They never in there talking about women.
Mm-hmm.
You go in the beauty salon, which I haven't been in a long time, but you go to this beauty salon and girl, you hear what? Woo, 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 woo. And it's usually about celebrity people, mostly about celebrity people. Every now and then they might talk something personal with their own beautician, but you can hear them, with their own stylist, but you can hear them. But it's definitely hands down, it's some women that do the gossiping.
Now, Toya, did you hear that? Toya? Did you hear that? It's y'all the one with y'all mouth all the time talking about stuff y'all don't even know nothing about. Just talking. Ain't got nothing. Don't know nothing. No, they ain't got now fact. Just talking.
Raheem?
Yes, ma'am.
You're not gonna get me started with you today, young man. You're not. No, you're not. Because everyone is entitled to their perception on how they feel about things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody talks. You can say all you want to that these stereotypes exist, but no, they don't. They're not going to talk about women's things and women. I just got finished dating a barber.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about all of the conversations that they have, and you'll be surprised. Certain conversations they're not going to have in front of us because we're women. It's very hard to get a male who doesn't mind expressing themselves. Virgos, they don't mind. They'll cry to drop it down, but still, like some men don't express themselves out to everybody, and some men do. And I'm telling you, deep conversations go down in the barbershop, especially when we're not around.
Mm-hmm.
It's and the difference between men and women is that men is more discreet. We'll talk about it and tell you, and you'll know that we told our girls. That we just gonna express it like that. So you already know that we're gonna tell our girls. That's why it's always the issue with us telling something. Because we are the talkers, we are the communicators, we are the everything's that you're not.
Hold on now. So, is that how y'all justify it? Y'all are the communicators? So because y'all are the communicators, y'all talk more? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm trying to understand now. I'm trying to hear what my good ear. Today Wednesday, I want to hear what my good ear today now.
I mean, for the most part, I'm not saying that y'all don't communicate. I'm saying that we talk more than y'all do, right? Baby, how was your day?
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Baby, how was your day? Oh, my day was good, says the male. Right? You ask the woman, oh, baby, this morning I had to start with my hair. She got to take you all the way from when she woke up, all the way through the whole day. And all you said was, I just asked you, how your day was, baby. That's a simple yes or no question. It's 35 minutes later, and you done told me everything you had to eat, everything you done smoked when you went to the bathroom, what it looked like. You told me everything. Like, bruh. So just with that sign, we are the communicators. Not saying that y'all don't communicate. Just for the most part, in communication, we communicate more, right? But it's still a difference. It's still a difference. Certain men are going to talk about certain things, just like certain women are going to talk about certain things. Certain things women are not going to talk about in certain women, and vice versa. Men are not going to talk about certain things in front of women. But I know, because, I was raised by a man. I got more boys in my family than girls. I know what you ninjas talk about. Y'all are very discreet with it. Your pride, most of y'all so prideful. You don't want nobody to know you're having that conversation because you want to be Mr. Know-It-All. You want to be Mr. Solve-It-All. You want to be Mr. Fix-Em. So when you do go and step and have this conversation with someone, you don't want nobody to know because you want us to think that you came up with it all by yourself. So, I just got a slight disagreement. I think that,
we smart like that. We smart.
And like that, but you wasn't smart enough to listen to the Lord, and then you're gonna blame it on the woman. Don't get me started.
But see, and Ryan say y'all have us sitting around hating we even ask the question about how was your day. We hate 35, 40 minutes later, we ask you that stuff. You done told us everything. We sitting there hungry, stomach cramping up and all kind of stuff. We need something to drink, don't want to get up because we don't want to be rude and disrespectful. We want to listen to what you're saying. We don't want to, but we want to sit there and act like we want to listen to what you're saying. And all of a sudden, 45 minutes later. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You heard what you just said.
What's that?
You really don't want to.
No, you don't want to hear that much. How was your day? Good. My day was good. Blase. 2 minutes. Okay, good. Baby, I'm glad you had a good day. Now I'm going to go over here. I got.
That's another reason why I ain't married. That's why. Baby, I don't want to be with nobody insincere.
Baby, I got to use the bathroom. You've been talking for 20 minutes.
I'm sitting up here telling you
for 20
how my day went. And you really don't even want to hear it?
I want to hear it, but can I use the bathroom though?
All you gotta do is say, baby, I'm going to the bathroom. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You want to go over to the bathroom? You want to go over to the bathroom? And
that's that. Don't what? You go into the bathroom? Like that's something strange. You want to go sit up in a beauty salon for 3 hours? What you mean go in the bathroom?
I just want to have some privacy.
I do too. You ain't got no privacy in the house. You in the house. You ain't got no privacy. You ain't not a quick trip.
What you doing? And you want to go with me in the bathroom so you can finish your story? Let's have a part 2. Let me go use the bathroom. And when I get finished with the bathroom, I clean myself up, wipe my hand, everything. I come by and I sit down and I listen to part 2. But I'm gonna make me a sandwich, but because I believe it's gonna be a minute. I'm gonna make me a sandwich and get me something to drink before I come back because I know it's gonna be a while.
That go back to that energy. That go back to that energy Mo was talking about earlier. You don't think a woman could feel that energy that you really don't want to hear me, that you really don't want to feel?
Evidently, she keep talking. She keep talking. If you feel the energy, stop. If you feel the energy, stop. What if you don't?
That's how you wind up drinking antifreeze. That's how you get antifreeze in your Mountain Dew bottle. Right? That just like that.
Why
right
I gotta
there.
Die because I don't want to hear it.
Just like that right there.
Why
just like die? That right there.
Why I gotta die though? I just don't want. I ask you one question though. I ask you one question. Why I gotta die? It's been an hour. It's been an hour. I certainly ain't asked you what you did yesterday because that's a 2-day. Oh Lord Jesus. Mo, talk to me, Mo. Mo, you there? Tucson, coming to Tucson. Tucson, talk to me, brother. I love Toya, but Toya, go there with me. This is where y'all Wednesday. Toya, go there with me. See, Toya, go there with me. She'll go there with me. She sure will.
But right here,
yes.
Can I get the short answer?
Lord. So you're gonna put that disclaimer out there. The short answer, baby. How was your day?
It was fine. It was okay.
Mm-hmm. But Tucson, let me ask you this though, Tucson. If you say that, give me the short answer, and she said it was fine, it was okay, but you sense something because we know our women now. We know them. And you sense something ain't right. Oh, hold on. Would you sit down at that moment and say, look at here? No. What's going on, baby? What's going on?
Nope, it's okay. You really don't want to hear about it, no way.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'll keep
exactly
it.
What I'm talking about.
I'll call Carl or Tyrone.
Oh Lord, there we go talking. There we go talking about Willie again. There we go. See, I can tell you about Willie and Billy and all these people. See,
right here. I'm gonna get my hair cut. I'm gonna get a haircut.
Ain't even got no hair. I'm going to get it cut anyway. I feel one growing right here. I feel a screen going right here. I gotta go get it cut off.
Yeah, go.
But yes, sir.
You ever wondered? I'm just being messy, I guess. Lord, I better not say that one.
Say it. That's the way I win. Say it, man. Say it.
4 hours.
Did you say 4 hours?
Look, and I don't mean no harm, Cassandra. You know where I'm going. And that ain't even your hair.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh Lord, I'm sorry.
So basically, what you're saying to some, she could have took the wig off, dropped the wig off at the thing, tell them fix it. She come back a couple hours later and pick it up, and y'all could have been.
I put it on when I get
Lord.
And look, now you got some pretty hair. You cut it, and then you cover it. Or you cover it, or you cut it. You either cut it, or you cover it. And look, wait a minute. Have you ever seen somebody and you come home and they trying to look like Beyonce?
Lord. Cassandra, let's stop him right there. Hold on to something, boy. You going way out there.
3 people sleeping in my bed.
Lord. Me, you, and the person you're trying to be. Cassandra, talk to me.
I don't know what I'm gonna say, because like I said, I believe with all my heart that women are the gossipers. I mean, men talk about stuff, but women just straight up gossip. They just it's no. Listen, Linda, listen. Women just will sit there and talk about any and everything. I've had to do counseling sessions in the beauty salon back, I mean, full counseling session, and people, going in and say, yeah, girl, because I'm going to tell you, I remember when, and we're like, sometimes you're almost perfect strangers. But women will just start talking about, what's going on with them. And I mean, and maybe Toya might be right. Maybe it's because I'm a woman when I'm in the barber shop, that they don't, that they don't hold certain conversations. But basically, all I hear them talk about is sports and music. Them two, what kind of crazy stuff so and so put out? Whoa. But I don't know. I don't know. I think I stick with my thing, and like we always say, we're all giving our opinions.
Yeah.
That's okay. We don't have to. We don't have to agree on everything. It's boring.
Exactly. Ryan, talk to me, brother. We got a lot going on this morning. This is definitely Way Out Wednesday.
Oh, wilding out.
Yes, sir.
I'm always interested in when I ask my wife a question, what the answer is. I'm always interested, because otherwise I wouldn't ask the question.
That sounds good. Now 20, 30 minutes later, are you still interested? 45 minutes later, are you still interested?
That's where the problem happens, because you ask a specific question and it trail off into something else. And then you start getting angry.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's, hold up, I was just asking how you were. Where did she come in here? She wasn't here today. You talking about what happened last week?
Toy,
No, don't try and bring Toya in here. She
Toya.
already trying to get at me with this coat.
Uh-oh. Exactly. You just add fuel to the fire, brother. And fuel to the fire.
I was going to send her a text the other day with a picture of a Coke can, but I thought she would have to drive up here from Atlanta.
Exactly. But my thing is, it's okay though. It's okay to ask, how was your day? How everything okay? Blase. That's not an issue. But at what point do it become an issue, Ryan? Honestly speaking, at what point do it become an issue? Because you want to find out how your significant other, how their day was, make sure everything is good. At what point do it become an issue?
It becomes an issue when it goes from how was your day to complaining about something that didn't even have to do with your day, or bringing up stuff that caused an argument that didn't even have to do with how your day was. Like, men are most of the time very matter of factual, right? Like, let's talk about this specific thing. And then the script change and all of this other stuff come in and we end up lost. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just feel like overwhelmed. And I think that has to do with that age-old rule about how women are more emotionally driven and men are more logically driven. So,
hey Ryan, let me ask you this question. I don't mean to jump in on you like this, but let me ask you this question. Because some women would say, and I've heard them say this to certain people, not to me, luckily not to me, not yet. Might happen next week, might happen today. But I've heard some women say, well, your attention span ain't long enough to sit here and listen to what I got to say. Your attention span ain't long enough. And so what do you say to that? If you ask her a question and 20 minutes later she's still explaining to you and you lose your focus, does it have anything to do with your attention span?
No, it has nothing to do with attention span. When you turn a 30-second answer into 20 minutes of conversation, it creates a problem. Not everything has to be long and drawn out. Like, I can understand certain situations be like that, right? Like certain situations, go ahead, talk for an hour. But if I say, what time is it? And you tell me what time it is in a matter that it takes 15 minutes to tell me the time on the clock, it's a problem.
Wow. Tucson, talk to me, man. It can it be that though? Can it be that sometimes our attention span, we waver a little bit. We waver, and we don't want to sit there. I ain't gonna necessarily say we don't want to sit there and listen, but we just can't stay focused long enough to sit there and listen to a 20-minute answer on how was your day.
So I think that is it true? I don't know that women are more emotional, driven off of their emotions.
Yes, Lord.
Rather than men.
Yes, Lord.
I'm just asking.
It's in a lot of cases, not all now, not all, but in some cases, yes.
So when you put all of your emotions in a simple question or answer to the question, doesn't that play a part of it? I'm just asking for a friend, not me. You know how we say, hey, I ain't talking about me. When we actually are. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
How was your day? How did that create a problem here? You've been gone for 10 hours. I've asked, how was your day? And I get the whole story.
Well, she didn't want to leave nothing out. She didn't want to feel like as though she was leaving anything out. She want to tell you everything, man. She want to tell you how that whole 10-hour span was. She went over here.
That's why I'm trying to stay on focus on. I'm trying to stay. That's why they spend so much time. Morning, how you doing? In the beauty parlor.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have somebody to talk to. You think?
Hey, my. Wow. 508-924-3521. Give us a call. We definitely love to have your input. We asked the question: the barbershop or the beauty salon, who gossips the most? Who do the most gossiping? Who is it that do all that gossiping, talk about all that stuff that at the end of the day don't make no difference at all? Cassandra, do you think sometimes our attention span is not where it's supposed to be, and so we can't listen or stay focused long enough to listen to your 25 or 30-minute explanation on how was your day?
Yeah, I don't think it's so much the attention span, because sometimes women, somebody said about emotional, because if we are, well, let me put it like this: most women will admit that they are emotionally driven if they ain't trying to be so deep and say, oh no, I'm spiritually driven.
Mm-hmm.
Well, part of that is being in your emotions. But anyway, I'll leave that there. We talk about that another day. But I don't. I think we're just more. We want to make sure you understand what we're saying. We want to make sure you understand everybody that was involved, and she just don't like you, and that's why she. Can you believe she told me she didn't like my hair today? And she told me, ooh, and the water wasn't working right in the bathroom. And how they gonna run out of tissue inside the bathroom and all these employees in here? Ooh, I mean, it can be long and drawn out.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I think a lot of it is?
What's that?
We have your attention for a little while.
Mm.
I think women, we thrive on knowing that our men are listening to us, or that we're in their presence. If you really love somebody, man, I loved when my ex-husband would just sit and just let me talk.
Mm-hmm.
He'd just sit there and he'd be like, oh, wow, really? Oh, okay. He might have not had a dime worth of interest in what I was saying, but the fact that he would sit there and listen to me, it made me feel good. I'm sorry. I'm like that. It made me feel good.
What you
and
say?
Then I'd be leaning on his chest, sitting next to him or laying across his lap or something, and it made me feel good. It was just.
I'm being silly. I'm being silly over here because you can't see me, but I'm being super silly over here. You were talking about it. You say he sit there, he talked, and I was like all dozing.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I ain't mad at you, but he'd be listening. I mean, I felt like he'd be listening.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we just women we like that. It's having some one-on-one time, just him and I,
mm-hmm.
and that's a good thing. That's always, because it's communication.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's one-sided communication for me telling you the story, and every now and then you go, really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Those few words, just have those in your repertoire, and it's good.
I got some friends, Cassandra. I'm gonna tell you something. I could get on the phone with them, and they be talking, and I could put the phone down, walk across the room, go do something, come back, pick up the phone, and say, "Yeah, okay," and they'll keep talking.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't heard nothing they said. I put the phone down. They talking to tell me this story. I walk across the room, do something, put the phone down, walk across the room, do something, come back. I pick up the phone. Yeah, okay, yeah, mm-hmm, okay. And they hadn't missed a beat. Wow.
Yeah.
But see, my point to that is, are people really listening though? Are people really paying attention, or are they just a presence in your existence at that particular time? Are they really paying attention? If you a lot of times you could talk to somebody. My wife used to get me like this all the time, and then boy, she used to get me. She's telling me a story, I'm sitting there, and then she said, "Did you hear what I said?" Boy, she got me now. She got me. She got me. Oh Lord, Jesus. Oh man, no, yeah, baby, you are. Man, she got me. So that made me get to the point where now if I'm sitting there, I have to be listening because I never know when she's gonna throw that. Did you hear what I just said? Tell me what I just said. Tell me what I just said. And you look like a dummy. Tucson, you sitting there looking like a dummy because you can't repeat nothing she just said. I see you, Toy. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Tucson, talk to me.
I'm kind of I missed something because I'm multitasking.
Mhm.
So repeat that.
Now, have you ever been sitting there talking to somebody and listening to, quote unquote, listening to somebody? And my wife used to get me like this all the time. She'll say, in the middle of her conversation, she said, "Did you hear what I just said? Tell me what I just said. Tell me what I just said."
Oh Lord, don't embarrass me like that because truth be told, sometimes we don't be listening. When we the one that asks the question.
Yeah.
Don't be.
Yeah.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Mm-hmm. Say it.
We asked. But because we want the short answer and we know the long answer is coming, in the middle of the conversation, we
checked out. We done checked out.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I fall asleep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then they mad in the morning.
Lord Jesus.
What I did, I was talking to you and you just fell asleep on me.
Mm-hmm. So I left you right there.
The answer was too long.
I left you right there where you was at. I left you on the couch. I ain't put no cover on you. You wake up cold, boy. They didn't even put no cover on you. They didn't put no cover on you. Now you wake up cold. Ooh. Go ahead, Tucson. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Ain't got no breakfast in the morning.
None. Look at your phone and you go to the refrigerator. Look at your phone.
From one answer. From one question to trying to get one answer.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're hungry.
Lord Jesus. Toya, what did you talk to me, sis? Toya?
Yeah, I heard earlier that I might have to pull up on Ryan about that coke because we having a bit of a struggle. Yeah, I heard that earlier. So my thing is this. You don't want to listen to me? You got to make yourself listen?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I asked you what I said and you're not paying me no attention. And what? What do you mean?
I'm gonna tell you, it was my day. I'm sorry. It was my day. I had a rough day today. And
okay, we can work with a day.
Huh?
You can't keep. I said we could work with a day, but how many days you gonna have? That's the distraction for you not wanting to listen or not paying attention to what I said.
I just got caught up in what was going on with me. I apologize. Please say it again. I'm sorry. Say it again. I'm sorry. I just got caught up. I was thinking about all the stuff that happened to me at work today, man, and what I need to do to get around. And I should have been paying attention. I should have been listening. I apologize. Please say it again. Say it again.
What you mean? What you've been through at work? I asked you how your day was. You said it was okay.
I didn't want to talk about it at that time because it's a lot.
You see all this energy right here? You see, that's why I'm single. I ain't got no time for all this energy right here. I don't have no time for why I gotta do all this right here. Listen, I love.
You don't care about my day? You don't care about my day?
When I love you and you come to me, and you talk about something, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna pay attention to what you say to me. Because I love you. There's not gonna be a time. Okay, let's say for instance with kids, because they're talking nothingness. You understand what I'm saying? All right, we might not pay them no attention. It should be the same way with spouses. Like it's baffling me right now again why I'm single, because I move different. I feel different than the average person, clearly. And I clearly feel differently than a man, because if you're my spouse, if you're my kid, if you're my whoever, and you're talking to me, I'm listening to you. I was taught that's how communication skills go. And when somebody talk, you listen. Now I'm bold, right? I'm stupid. I'm like, listen, hey, you're doing all that running around the boat. Get to the point. I don't want to know all that other stuff you're talking about. Let's get to the point. Let's get it over it. Right. So I'm extra stupid. So when you come talk to me, you're gonna be on your P's and Q's because I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Hey, listen, I don't want to hear all that. Listen, if you're doing a lot of talking and it's a two-way street and you just complaining or dumping garbage, I'm gonna tell you that too. Listen, yo, this supposed to be a conversation. You haven't let me get a word in edgewise in the last 30 minutes. And I'm just gonna let you go to see how long you're gonna go, and you haven't stopped yet. And I put the phone down, came back, you still talking. Like, bro, come on, you got to work on your communication skills. So people are leery when they do come talk to me because they know I'm going to straighten you. Come to me, tell me the facts, tell me the truth, tell me how we can get to a solution, tell me what you need from me, and let's keep it moving. All that extra doing all this, saying the same thing over and over again, I'm gonna tell. Listen, you done told me that already. Stop telling me the same thing over again, right? And you categorize these people when it comes to conversating with them. But when it's in my personal opinion, y'all are spouses, and you ask her how her day was, you ask me how my day was.
Yeah, but
and I go to tell you, and you don't want to hear it really. You don't really want to hear it.
I asked you at 6 o'clock and it's 9:30 and you still talking.
Paying attention.
I asked you at 6 o'clock and it's 9:30. You still talking.
You silly rabbit for letting it go 3 hours anyway. Didn't you hear me just say 15 minutes?
Good Lord.
Didn't you just hear me say that?
It feel like 3 hours.
Okay, see, y'all playing. That energy right there, that's the energy I ain't got time to play with. Listen, life is too much. I just want to do the basics. Go home. I want to come. I want to talk to my boo. I want to talk to the person that loves me, that I'm supposed to be honest and cherished by, and like I matter. And you not paying attention to what I'm talking about makes me feel like I don't matter.
That part right there.
Now that you made me feel like I don't matter because you're not paying me attention, you're not listening to my conversation. You're going to have a whole slew of other headaches of things because I feel like you don't pay me no attention when I speak. So at the end of the day,
and that part right there, what you just said was so powerful. You want to make the person feel as though they matter. And you have to make that person feel as though they matter. If they matter in your life, you have to do that. So that part right there was so powerful. Good job. Keep going. Toya?
No, I mean that's kind of like how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way as a guest. I feel the same way as a manager. Like I feel the same way as an auntie. Like people want to feel cared about genuinely. And I will genuinely take, if you don't get nothing else from me, you get genuine, you get authenticity. And some people, they chalk it up as fair because I will check you. If you're saying too much, if you're doing too much, you understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I sincerely care about what people have to say to me. I take it as an honor. And if they're stating something like how their day was, I'm going to be real about it. If they're talking too much, I'm going to be real about it. And again, that's the only expectation I look for when it comes to someone who is my man and my spouse. That's what you're supposed to be here for. Like my dad, your mom, they want to hear your day, every little detail, and nothing is boring with your kids. Nothing is boring. You want to hear your grandkid story. How was your day, baby girl? Well, Papa, I did this and I did that, and then you don't lose attention then. But when it comes to your spouse, you lose attention. You hooked on to the basketball game. You focus, but when it comes to me, now all of a sudden you lose attention. When you talk to your mom, all of a sudden you hang on every word. But when it comes to me, now all of a sudden, oh, what you say? Oh, I had a bad day. Now I will start to feel manipulated.
Is it a thing of precedence? Could it go into the category of being? Could it go into a category of being like a thing of precedence? Like a person could feel as though they have precedence over you. If you're gonna listen to that person, they would come down to you. They wander off with their attention, and they don't give it the same effort in listening
as you would get somebody else. Yeah. Absolutely. And we a lot of people have the tendency of doing that to their spouses, not their kids, not, you know what I'm saying, other people. They'll go all the way around everybody else, the congregation members, everybody else. But when it come to you, and really, it's a feeling on how you feel about me. I know how to read between the lines, outside the lines, on top of the lines. I know how to make new lines. I know how to flip the page and read those too. Most people act like they don't know what's going on. But no, it translates into how you really feel about me. You need to pay attention to that first smirk, that first thought, that first body language. And what we normally communicate with people, if it normally means that for you, it normally means that for them. And we're taught when it comes to communication, when you don't make eye contact, when you don't do certain things, certain cues, you're not paying attention and you're distracted and you really don't care. And I would feel that way. I require a lot of attention. And if you act like you're not listening to what I'm saying, I promise you, after that point, every conversation will be short and sweet, but so will that relationship.
Wow. 508-924-3521, 508-924-3521. Let me go to Cassandra. Cassandra, let me come right back to you for a second. Cassandra, you there?
Yeah.
Cassandra, can it be a situation, and we're talking about conversation and listening to a conversation or giving the attention to a conversation. Can a man sometimes feel as though his spouse, significant other, his wife, give more attention to when she's talking to the pastor than when she's talking to him? And can that be an issue?
Oh, that's absolutely an issue. And it happens. Unfortunately, it happens too much in with churches. Being in ministry, I have seen a lot of women. Oh, bishop. Oh, pastor. Oh, bishop. Oh, pastor. Bishop. And just always bishop and pastor. They're neglecting, their mate. They're neglecting their home. Everything is just centered around the church, and that's out of order. And I don't care. I've told many women, hey, you focusing too much over here, and you not keeping your eyes over there where it should be, which is home. Your first priority is not to the church.
Exactly.
Your first priority is to God. Then your family, your husband, and your children. So if you got bishop first, God second, running a close second with your husband, you got an issue.
Yeah.
And it's women, I know for sure, I ain't asking nobody, because I've been in ministry going on 40 years. I've seen it pretty much all. And their focus is not on their family. Their focus is more on their bishop and pleasing him in the church. Wow. That's a problem. I don't care what you say. Ain't nobody gonna give me no justification for that. That is a problem, because first of all, it's not biblical.
Yeah.
So you out of the will of God when you're doing that.
Wow. That's good. Shanavia, good morning, young lady. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm good. How y'all doing this morning?
Hey,
Cassandra.
I knew y'all about to do it. Lord. But Shanavia, I want to ask you a question, and I want to hear your whole heart on this right here. The barbershop or the beauty salon? Who gossip more?
We both do. Like, I've been in both settings, and I'm not even gonna lie. The first time that I was in a barbershop, I was surprised at what men talked about in the barbershop, because I feel like it's a safe space. It's just like, for us going to the beauty salon, that's when you catch up. Now, it may be a little different because, some people may be gossiping about, the latest that's happened on a block. But I know that in both spaces, there's a safe space that's created to where, it may be a little bit of gossip, it may be a little bit of pillow talk, but y'all pillow talk a lot up in the barbershop. Like, y'all have whole therapy sessions up in the barbershop. But it's a safe space. It's a safe space of people, of like-minded individuals, to where you can just let your guard down for however long that you're going to be up in there waiting to get your fade, for however long you're in that barbershop. And even that's why people hang around there. It's a safe space. And for most men, especially black men, that's the first and only safe space that they have.
Wow. So you say that, so basically men, we talk a little more, we gossip a little more in the barbershop than y'all do in the beauty salon. Because I know y'all gossip now. Don't say y'all don't gossip.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely gossip, but we known for that though. You know, the beauty shop is known for going to get the neighborhood tea, or at least getting whatever you need off of your chest, because you know, once upon a time, black folks didn't do therapy. So the barber shop and the beauty shop were the only places where you could go to get therapy that didn't feel like therapy.
Wow. Wow. 508-924-3521. Is that factual? Do y'all believe that? Give us a call, 508-924-3521. Mo, talk to me, brother.
Well, it's just like I said. I'm sorry I had to handle some business.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
And going, I guess what I said earlier, it's about energy and safe spaces. And you have to respect that, because it's what's that term, code switching. The problem is you can't be a man going to the beauty shop where there's all women, and you can't be a woman going to a beauty shop where there's masculine energy too. And you code switch with that, and the people within the shop will code switch, and that's very important. But it's about do we degrade women, or do we degrade men as we look at our own experiences? And we have to look at narcissism, that the world revolves around you. That you mentioned ego death before. I've talked about before. It's getting it to that point where you're out of that gossip, that backbiting, and even scripture talks about the gossip. Gossip is very damaging. Gossip is from harm leads to suffering, hurt people, and which we had that whole show about. But it's about, you can say what you want to say in your safe space, and you're not going to be a man in the beauty shop unless you're dropping off your wife, niece, daughter.
So what you're saying, it should be off limits.
You have to, I'm not saying it should be off limits, but you have to respect the feminine and masculine energy where you're going into. Like I said to you before, when I go into the barbershop, and even when they're playing music, R&B, and this one barber, got everything wrong, was Frankie Lyman. And I corrected him on that. He wasn't cutting my hair, but then it was the guy who was cutting my hair, who was Jamaican, talking about everything the U.S. is this, and that. And I was like, "Are you American?" He's like, "No, I'm Jamaican." And I said, let him finish cutting my hair because I don't want him to mess me up. But I said, your issue is, even though you're close to America and you want to get off that island, your issue is with what Britain did, what England did to Jamaica, even though the slaves came through to Jamaica and were seasoned, as they say.
Okay, good deal. Let me keep this thing going. Excuse me, Captain Leonard. Good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Raheem, and the Morning Glow family.
Got a question, man. This is Way Out Wednesday, so I need you to go out there with me, man.
Yes, sir. Where we going?
We ready to put your seatbelt on, strap it up real tight, then take it off, because we're going over some bumpy roads.
Hope you can breathe in outer space. Go ahead.
Let's go. The barber shop.
Wait. First of all, what did you just say?
Huh?
What did you just say?
I say, let's go.
Okay, where we going?
Look here, dude. The barber shop.
The barber shop. And the beauty salon. I'm country. I told you I'm country's cornbread, man. Cut that mess out, man. You coming in? Look at you coming out in here way out Wednesday. Okay, go ahead right here. Okay.
Barbershop, the barbershop and the beauty salon.
Okay.
This dude can't even get it together. Who gossip more, Leonard? Who gossips the most? The beauty shop or the beauty shop, beauty pageant, beauty salon, whatever you want to call it, or the barbershop? Who do the most gossiping, man? Talk to me. Help me.
Because I have spent a considerable amount of time in
Oh
both.
Lord. Oh Lord. Go ahead.
And I can, well, the nature of gossip a lot of times I think carries this meaning of things being that may not be true, unconfirmed. I think men.
So you're saying lying, basically lying. Go ahead.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think men's conversations are more fact or opinion based, and it's not malicious.
Oh, we're going somewhere.
But in a salon, it's a lot more dangerous.
Why?
Because women can be very sensitive, and they're actually are talking specifically about other people, and it's not meant in a kind way.
Wow. Violent.
So
Almost violent.
you know, women are serious about when they say something about people and things of that nature, but it seems a little bit more intense. Whereas men are a lot more, as a matter of fact, competitive. This is an opinion thing. You got, you can't be too sensitive. It's getting more sensitive lately. But I think that, the gossip, it
sound like you said just a second ago that it's getting a little more sensitive, like men are getting softer.
Yes. Okay. There are some men who know when to be quiet.
Yeah.
And you notice they'll sit back and won't say anything.
Yeah.
And I was known in the barber shop to you didn't really want to go round for round, because I'm gonna clown you. And then there were some men who couldn't compete.
Yeah.
So they take the back seat. Even gay men don't express themselves very much that way in the barbershop. So they sort of sit back on a conversation. They respect the conversation. Women, I don't think, have any respect at all for conversation. It's always personal. Whereas the rules, it seems like there's kind of more rules in a barbershop amongst men. If men are talking, and we're talking about a certain, like say for instance, we're talking about a strip club.
Yeah.
That's not much of a gay man's conversation. So he'll sit back because it's not his conversation.
Do we let me ask you this question, Leonard. We're in the barbershop, we're in that setting. And say if we're talking about strip clubs, we're talking about old Mercedes down there, old Mercedes at the strip club. And if a young lady were to walk in with her son, would we curb our conversation?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Usually there is someone in there that's going to say, hey.
Yeah.
We got kids in here.
Yeah.
We got a female in here.
Okay.
So we'll do that type of thing in the barbershops. But now sometimes that on the women's side and the son, I say that because my wife does hair and she used to be in the shop all the time and I would go or what have you. That the salon sometimes for it they not gonna respect you. They're not gonna respect you that way.
Leonard, hold 1 second. Stay right there because I got to go to some of these women and have them to speak on that part. Let me go to Cassandra. Cassandra, what do you say to that? Is that factual? Because he said that we would curb our conversation with a young lady walk in. We're talking about strippers. A young lady walk in with her son. As men, we're gonna hold on. There's a lady in here. Change the subject. But he said, y'all, and on the other hand, y'all not gonna have that same respect. Y'all gonna continue the conversation as if we're not there. Cassandra? Cassandra, wake up and go to sleep. Wake up and go to sleep. Let me go to Navy. What do you say to that?
I think it depends on the area. I mean, whenever I was a little kid, going to the beauty salon, getting my hair done, and with my mama. Now, even though I could somewhat read between the lines as to what they were talking about, and if it was certain gossip and who they were talking about, I could read between the lines, and I could blame it on me being a smart kid, but I was just able to read between the lines. But they do
hold on.
curve
But let me say this. And I don't mean to cut you off, but let me say this right here. I think he's talking about, like, if a woman were to go into a man's barbershop, we would curb our conversation because she's there out of respect. But if a man goes into a beauty salon, y'all talking about something, y'all gonna talk about what y'all talking about. Y'all ain't gonna care that a man just walked in the building at all. Y'all can continue what y'all talking about. And he said there could be a total a disrespect. Do you agree with that?
Well, I think that depends on what shop you're going into. Because for me, I'm in a room. It's just me and my beautician. So, for other places, like I said, I remember growing up as a kid, if a man was to walk in and if, somebody was talking about something that happened on the weekend or they were doing pillow talking, yeah, that conversation did halt until he left. But, I mean, if it's something just like, I don't know, like, more feminine talk as far as like, well, girl, I got this going on and I wonder what's going on, and oh, well, my body ain't acting right with this, then yeah, that conversation may go on. But if it's something like, oh, well, we had a time at Magic Mike's last night, that conversation ain't gonna go on, or at least not in my salon. I can't speak for nobody else.
That's good. Ryan, what's on your heart, brother? Talk to me.
That mute button being slow.
Yes, sir. Talk to me. What's going on? What do you think about that? Is the respect level the same?
I think it depends. I think it's a situational, or not even a situational, a locational. Depending on where it's located at. So I think some spots you walk in the door and, like I said, it's like that Target. Everybody look at you, maybe do a little side eye, a little eye roll. Anyways, and go back to whatever they're saying at the salon. Now, I can't say for every man, but I know if I'm talking about something foul and a lady walk into my vicinity, I'm going to shut all the way up.
Yeah.
But that's how I was raised. I'll be quiet, but when she walk away, I'll be talking again. You remember that show, Everybody Hates Chris?
Yeah.
Why you think Terry Crews had so many jobs?
He would get away from home, ain't it?
You right. I was about to throw an expletive in there. You're right.
I heard that.
I had to choke it down. Hold on. But that's why he had so many jobs.
You ate that one, dog.
I was watching that with Z last night. It was an episode where this man, in between jobs, climbed up a girder on a bridge to save somebody's life. And then he came home and she started basically cussing him out. Did you think about me before you tried to save that person's life?
Wow.
I looked at Z, I said, if you ever in your life, I just saved somebody's life and you want to get mad about it.
Exactly. Wow.
That's the type of stuff I'm talking that I think plays a role in what we've been talking about.
It does. Let me go to Toya with a T. Toya, talk to me, sis. Is it the same level of respect across the board?
What the same level of respect across the board?
Okay, yeah, that's right. You had stepped away for a minute. What we're talking about is if a man in a barbershop and they talking about a certain thing, talk about strippers or whatever, then you get the strip club the night before, and if a young lady walk in with her son, men will shut that conversation down. Hold on. Like Leonard said, hold on, there's a lady in here, there's a child in here. Hold on. stop, talk about something else. But it's also been said that if a man would walk into a beauty salon and they talking about whatever they're talking about, they're not going to stop what they're talking about because he's there. They're going to continue that conversation regardless of how uncomfortable it could be or how revealing it could be. Do you agree with that?
I think that depends upon the caliber of people that you're dealing with.
Okay, that's
I don't
good.
think this depends specifically on gender. It depends the caliber of people, because I promise you, some of these places you go around here in the ATL, baby, it don't matter if you mama, you old, or you a kid. They're gonna talk about them stacks, them plugs, them grands, them racks, and everything else they talking about in your face, and they're not gonna feel no way about it, guy or girl.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I really think it's the caliber of people into which you're entering it at this time. If you're dealing in those kind of areas, which demographically they kind of speak for themselves. But at the end of the day, when you're dealing or going to these type of salons in specific areas, then you already know how the conversation is capable of going. If you're going for a more professional experience, then yes, you're going to get those who are going to curb the conversation, right? Or with new people, because if you're dealing with like kind of that hometown barbershop, right? When new people come in, they may have to switch the conversation because they're outsider. You know what I'm saying? But you still have to look for a more professional setting in order to kind of say, well, if you're having this conversation, that person is going to curb the conversation. Because even in all conversations, parents don't curb conversations because the child come in the room. Why should the barber?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the specific, category of people or demographic of people that you're dealing with.
And Toya, I think it has a lot to do with the era of time as well, because I remember there was a time when we were coming up, they said, boy, if you don't get out this room, get out my mouth.
Yep.
Get out this room. What you all up in my mouth for?
Yep. And
you
what
had to get on
in front of you?
Yeah. Yeah. You had to get on about your business. You had to figure out, better find something to do, but you're getting up out of there. Now, not so much. They talk about whatever they want to talk about right in front of the kids listening. And I tell them in a minute, go on upstairs or go on play or something. Go find something to do.
Well, for us lead babies, we have not followed those traits. We have done the exact opposite of almost every parental advisory and training course that the family used to put out there. Because when I tell you, nobody has nothing about nothing when it comes to kids anymore, and it's coming back to bite them in their butts.
Wow. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Shanavia, you talk to me, sis.
Yeah, I'm not sure where else to go with it. I'm just gonna double down on what I said. It just depends. It depends on where you are and the location, like pretty much what everyone else has said. But I mean, I will say this though, and maybe this is just my experience. Kind of piggybacking off of what Toya just said about the caliber of people that you're talking to. So when I'm going to get me a silk press, or at least back in my college, well, no, even now. So I have my normal beauty salon place, and then I have my braider. Those are not the same people. They're two different people.
Yeah.
And also in two different locations and two completely different environments. There's a more upscale, professional, bougie, if you will, type of vibe whenever I'm getting my silk press, my wash, my hot oil treatments and trim and all that good stuff. But whenever I go to get my hair braided, it's a little bit more ragged. It's a little bit more rough around the edges. Whenever I'm getting my hair braided, and I really didn't think about that until we were talking about this conversation, until you brought that up about the difference of it. Now, that's still not to say that if a child, because my braider has children,
Mm-hmm.
now they are going to censor themselves and things of that nature if a child comes into to get a snack or whatever the case may be. And even to some degree, whenever, and the reason why I say to some degree, because I've been a witness of this, to where the subject of conversation walked into the room,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they were talking over his head, but still gave enough detail to know that we know that we just know. But even then, that's still a sacred place for women, because again, I go back to what I originally said. The barbershops and the beauty salons were the place for therapy before therapy was acceptable.
Yes.
So even if you are talking about what happened at home, we see you coming in for the second week in a row with a black eye. If that man and your husband or boyfriend or whatever is dropping you off and they come in because of whatever reason, we know not to put certain stuff out there. That environment, that conversation completely has to change. But we will still drop keywords and code words to let you know we got your back if something pop off.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you need somewhere to stay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Living witness, I've seen that several times as a kid and as an adult. So again, it does depend on the location, the people that you're around. But I think across the board, for safety reasons, it's just an unspoken rule of we're not going to put someone in a situation to where they have to go home and deal with by themselves because of what we're talking about in here in this space.
Exactly.
Now, if you got clowns, then, if you found out that both of y'all sharing the same dude, sitting there too, then yeah, that could turn into an ugly situation.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it depends.
Yeah. And it can turn ugly real quick too. Real quick. It don't take long. For situations like that, don't take long. Leonard, talk to me, brother.
She's quite right. The dynamics, and it also depends on who owns the shop.
Yes.
And the owner usually controls that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, say for instance, I'm particular. Like when we have an event and we invited barbers outside, for instance, and they were playing the music, and we had to let them know we can't. This is a family thing.
Yeah.
You can't play that type of music.
Mm-hmm.
There are women here. Now we're not gonna do that. Find something else.
Mm-hmm.
So in the shop, you usually if the owner is there, the owner or the management of the shop can let you know the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And oftentimes, like I said before, there's a dynamic even in a shop where there is both women and men being serviced.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you may have the salon folks on one side, barber folks on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Women usually wouldn't even want to be in the shop getting their hair done with men.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times, if there was a woman there getting something, it's in the back and it's kind of a closed off area because women are a lot more self-conscious.
Leonard, are those places, barbershop to men or beauty salon to women, are those places somewhat sacred where they can go and they have their time, just their time? They ain't got to worry about too much. Got to worry about men ain't got too much worry about women coming in there unless they're bringing their sons or something like this, or women ain't got too much worry about men coming into the beauty salons. Are those places somewhat sacred?
Well, I wouldn't say sacred, but it definitely has changed with single mothers who have to bring their sons to the shop.
Yes.
So they're usually in that situation because of that, and that's the only reason why they're there. I don't know too many men that invite they significant other to come down to the shop with them.
No.
Because that is free time. That's
the
time for men to be men.
Mm-hmm.
And often people are trying to get rid of those spaces.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And we don't want to say you're not welcome, but a woman will come in a room and then try to dictate what happens in that room because she's a woman.
And I was looking at something. I don't know how factual this is. I'm gonna throw it out there because it's way out Wednesday. But I was looking at something dealing with golf and how golf, when it first got started, it was just for men, gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. That's what golf's supposed to stand for. And they was talking about the history of how it got started. It was a gentleman's club. It was a gentleman's club. It was a place where men could go, a sacred place men could go play golf, play the game that they love, and just be out there with men.
Right. And let's also not remember that was white men.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it
So,
was.
you know, certain things are definitely acceptable and not, and like Miss Navia said, it's kind of wide open these days now because, like I said, those single mothers, you make lasting friendships in barbershops.
Yeah. Yeah.
You make major connections and networking in barbershop
Mm-hmm.
and things of that nature. So there's a lot going on, but I like it more when people come in looking to respect what's going on as opposed to being respected.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is the biggest problem for me.
Exactly.
It's because one, I'm wide open in a barbershop.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine, brother. I can imagine.
Yeah.
That comedy tongue come out.
That's where it started.
Yes, sir.
I'm wide open in a barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is fair game to me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
And I had learned that one is best. I tell folks, don't get in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get in this fight with no feelings. Don't get in this conversation with, you know how we get loud at a barbershop sometimes too.
Exactly. Very, very.
Yeah, it's a very male environment.
And I'm gonna tell you something. The soft truth of the matter, when the barbershop is really the barbershop and all the atmosphere and everything is like it's supposed to be, and all the energy is there, a person that don't understand that environment would be very intimidated.
Yes, and very uncomfortable.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, say, for instance, I think it's a great place for when it comes to race, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think white men come into you know how first we all do, you know, if it's a black barbershop and a white man ain't used to the area and he look in there, sometimes he might, you know how we are.
I ain't going in there.
I don't see him cutting no white hair in there.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, but when we say you can come in and, you know, we have people that cut your hair too, you can tell them trying to adjust and they laugh and sometimes they turn red, but you welcome. But here, you in the barbershop now, but you're welcome. If you're uncomfortable, that's on you.
I can see it now. Boy, you get up out that chair, man. So hurry up in my hair. These niggas around here crazy, boy.
Because it was, matter of fact, we had a brother who had just come back from Iraq, a white guy. And he gave his opinion. He said, man, it's just like, say, for instance, when y'all folks come back, look at all this support y'all have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't get this if I was at a white shop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they get comfortable after a while knowing that this is a place where men will support you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're feeling bad or something or what have you, or have an issue, you welcome. But this is where men come.
Yeah. Exactly.
And we'll support you either way as long as you ain't acting like something wrong. Then you can take your butt back over to the salon if you would like.
Wow. Ryan, what's on your heart, brother?
You said go back to the salon.
They ain't getting in at Great Clips, bro.
Wow.
You can't get Hennessy at Great Clips. You can't do it.
I remember when I was younger and I actually had hair. My mom took me to a barber shop. I'll never forget it. We don't know how to cut hair like that in here. They had to call a friend. I mean, it's a good time though, but you're absolutely right. To a white guy that hasn't grown up in that environment and been around, you know, the loudness, the extra testosterone.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't belong here. So I'm gonna get shot. But that's the image, right? That's the image that's presented to us white people. Don't you go down there and go to the barbershop, they're gonna get you. You get your hair cut, and then not only they're gonna take your hair, they're gonna take your wallet, might even take your life.
Good Lord.
Get that.
Good Lord.
But that's the image that's presented to us. And people don't even realize, like, it's loud and boisterous because most of the time, I can't say all the time, most of the time everybody's having a good time.
Right.
It's freedom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you're in there with men and you're talking about everything and anything. And it's, you know, like Mo said, it's a safe space for the most part, as long as you don't say something you ain't supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might come back with more than a haircut and something else cut.
Lord. Let's keep this thing going. I think we got Joseph back with us. Joseph, good morning again, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning.
How you been listening in?
A little bit. I had to check on my dad, man. He's kind of sick up there in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So I have to check on him and his doctors and stuff.
Okay. How far is that from Detroit?
It's a good little way from Detroit.
Yeah. What about Saginaw?
Closer to Chicago.
Oh, okay. What about Saginaw? How close is it to Saginaw?
I don't know.
Folks go hide in
I
California.
don't know. Somebody from that way.
So about 3.5 hours for me, Raheem. I got a driver I send up to Kazoo every day.
Oh, okay. I was gonna try to find somebody in the area to go check on it for you, that Joseph. Gonna try to find somebody in the area.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna try to find somebody to go check on it for you.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But we're talking about the barber shop and the beauty salon, brother. Which one is which one gossip the most? Which one is more? And we talk right now. We're at the place where we're talking about which one is more of a safe place. Because you know, certain people go into a barber shop when the barber shop is at that barber shop level, and there's certain aggressions that go along with it. Some people would not be comfortable, or they go into a beauty salon when the women really going at it. Man, they wouldn't understand that environment, man. So which one do you think is let me ask you a question, more aggressive, or can be more aggressive? Because the women could get beside themselves sometime too, brother.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of wonderful things take place at the barbershop, and I think Brother Ryan was saying something on that level. You know, like in Griffin, you know, where you and I was going to meet up, there's a young brother who has a barbershop, and he conversed with gang members.
Yeah.
And help, you know, broker meetings with them and community leaders like myself and others. And, you know, I mean, we don't have that kind of connection, but, you know, the barber may cut everybody's hair,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
He cut the preacher's hair, the police officer's hair, and, you know, the gang members' hair. And so it's a unique place. There's some unique things that take place there. My barber, I call that joker a psychologist, a theologian, an activist. And, you know, he's been in some movies. So when we get in conversations, man, we might be talking about Stephen Smith one minute, and then talking about, you know, LeBron James the next. You know, so some everything, some good conversation. I think it's therapeutic. You know, if you got a lot of stress, and you sit there and you listen to brothers talking, man, we'll be laughing and talking about something, and everybody on one accord, you know. Ain't nobody mad at nobody. And, you know, and the information is shared, enlightenment, man. You educated in there, man. Yeah, some brothers come in, man. They so educated. I just listen to them.
Yeah.
And learn.
Exactly.
Just like I do your show, man. I listen to brothers and sisters and learn.
Wow. That's good. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Gotta play this quick little commercial real quickly here. We're gonna play it, then we're gonna go back. Cassandra, are you with us? Cassandra, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I've been trying to call you.
Really?
Yeah, I did. A couple of times. I want to, before I even do the commercial, I'm gonna come to you. But before I even do that, I got to say good morning, Mama. I see you over there watching me, Mama. Love you dearly. Now, put your earmuffs on this morning, Mama. We're talking about the barbershop and beauty salon, so you know you be careful what you're hearing, there, Mama. You know, I don't want you calling me later on talking about what y'all talking about. Well, Cassandra, what do you say to what we're talking about right now? I know you've been listening for a while, for a minute now. I apologize for not coming back to you, but what's on your heart, Cassandra? Are we off base with this beauty salon barbershop thing? Are they really places? Are they really sacred? What are they?
Oh yeah, they just like the brother just said, and just like Navy said, they're therapeutic. Before Black people would go to a therapist, we would sit and discuss stuff in the beauty salon with the girls, and everybody get their opinion, and you sort of try to figure it out from there. And I'm sure men do the same thing. Like I said, I go to barbershops because I'm bald, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they don't talk as openly while I'm there because I'm a woman, but you know, when I'm there, I basically hear them talking they about, I said it, sports, music, and every now and then a little bit of politics. But yeah, so I think that it should be a safe place. It really should be. I mean, you're there, you're getting your hair or your hair done, and you know, the people that are around, you may have nothing in common with them, but you have a conversation with them, just chit chat. And them barbers, man, them boys be bad. I hear them talking and asking questions of the little young guys and stuff. It's amazing. So yeah, it's like a mini therapy session.
Okay, and truth of the matter, Cassandra, that's a good thing for the community, right?
It's absolutely good. Barbershops has always been those kinds of places. Ever since I can remember, they've always been that gathering place. Even for like King and a lot of the civil and human rights activists, like the brother just said, they used to go and sit in the barbershop and just talk to people. It's a good gathering space for communities, I think. That's
good. Toussaint, I see you back with us, brother. What's on your heart? Told you what to coming to you next as well. What's on your heart, Toussaint? We're talking about these barbershops and these beauty salons, man. Are they all they're chalked up to be? Or is it just a community? I ain't even gonna say it the way. Are they all they chalked up to be?
I think it's sometimes you just kind of go there for therapy or a good conversation. You know, a lot of times you think these guys about to fight. The way
sir.
Especially ones that go every 2 weeks, like they're supposed to. You know, you have growth, and so they trim up every 2 weeks. So they constantly over and over again, the same people go to the barbershop. But check this out at the barbershop. There's always this one guy that sweeps up the hair. Man, I just want to buy me a sandwich and something to drink. Most of the barbershops. This guy, a guy, or a couple guys that kind of, you know, they need some help. So the barbershop, the owners of the barbershop are the guys that do the hair. They help that person by letting him sweep the floor.
Yeah.
And then they start talking about different things. They joking and clowning with him. You know, some of them John and him, you know, what we call John and him, clowning, joking, playing around. But it's barbershop. You learn so much if you just get them guys ain't crazy. With that big wad of money in their pocket.
Exactly. Now,
but one thing about it is you better not try to rob them.
No, you better not mess with them. Better not mess with them at all. But Toussaint, let me ask you this though, because I know back in the day, man, I used to go to the barbershop, and if I needed something, if I needed a PlayStation or I needed or whatever I needed, a music or whatever, man, somebody in the barbershop knew where I could get it.
Somebody know where you at.
Huh?
That's information center.
Yeah.
Your information center. Everything that's going on. You know that somebody from every walk of life going there.
Yeah.
Even like, hey, Ralph, hey, Mel here, y'all. The conversations kind of shifts, and pastor better not have thin skin.
Because
he gonna hear some stuff in the barbershop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
For real.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he gonna hear it. Now I don't know about the because I try to stay away from, for the most part, the beauty salon. But I said I had to sit in a couple of times. And the best thing you do when you go, I'm talking to us, just be quiet.
Yeah.
Don't say too much.
Just listen.
Because the conversation will start being about you.
Wow. Man, did you hear what that joker just said? Man, that joker crazy as I don't know what. Where you get that from? Where you get that from? And before you know it, boy, you on eggshells, boy. They don't got you. They'll get you quick. You better know what you're talking about.
They jump on you. Yes, jump on you.
Yes, sir.
You want to get into the conversation. Not all of them jump on you. You should have shut up.
Exactly. Wow.
And then look, if you have 2 men in there, they like, you be like that. You see the guy make a comment, and in the back of your mind, you say, "You big dummy."
Exactly. Let me go to Shenavia. Shenavia, I know how the barbershop is. And like I said, if I wanted something and I needed something, I can go talk to the barber or the barber, say something, in the shop while it's packed. And I better find what I need. Before I leave that barber shop, somebody done told me where to go to get it. Legal or illegal. They told me where to go to get it. Is that the same? Do y'all do the same thing in the beauty salons? Is that like a encyclopedia of the community?
We used to, not so much now. I don't see it. I remember, like, back in the day, you could get your hair done, get you a purse and an entire outfit for that weekend.
Wow!
Just at the beauty shop, and get you some CDs, and get you the bootleg DVDs. So I mean, it was a one-stop shop back in the day.
Yeah. And that's why I remember it as well, man. I go get I go to the barber shop, man. I get it. By the time I walk out there, I either got it or I know where to go get it. And that's just what it is. Mo, talk to me, brother. How you see that? Is that factual?
Yeah, it is factual, but it's generational factual. You can go into barbershops and some people smell like weed and everything else. And I sent you a couple of links, but here in Atlanta, there is a program with the National Council of Health and across the country that are training barbers in just elementary therapy, getting people to talk because they're in that particular safe space. And as I said before, it's about the energies and where you're going. Everyone needs a safe space. When the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan did the Million Man March, he did a conference throughout the country for men only. And there were women who were dressing up as men trying to get in. And the FOI, the Fruit of Islam, would stop them because it was a safe space. We have to have safe spaces. And a barbershop is not the end all to your problems or anything like that, but it's a safe space where you can talk about allegorical things or real things. What we see now, I don't necessarily see that today. You go to a barbershop. I'm growing up, we read Jet magazines, Ebony magazines on a coffee table, if they had a coffee table, a soda machine that had bottled Cokes, that type of thing. So it's about safe spaces and masculine and feminine energy.
Wow. 508-924-3521, 508-924-3521. Talking about this situation going on in the barbershop. But before I'm going to go to Captain Leonard, but before I do that, I gotta play this little clip. I hope I picked the right one here. Y'all bear with me for a second. I'm gonna turn this here off so I can get to where I need to get to. Boom. that is our. Let me go back here. Boom, 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 bam. There we go. Can't talk, y'all. My voice. I need something to drink. That is our Spotlighting Georgia. That is our Spotlighting Georgia commercial that we got going on. You hear that, Atlanta? Boy, I was choked up for a second. Boy, choke me up, boy. Choke me up, boy. What's going on right here? Give me something to drink. I hope somebody was gonna jump in and say something and say, Raheem, get you some water or something. But y'all didn't help me. Y'all left me out there that time. The way I wear it, y'all left me out there. Listen, that is Spotlighting Georgia. And so if you have an event, we got another broadcast that we do. It's called Spotlighting Georgia. You can actually go to dkmmediagroup.com and go to, or better yet, go to spotlightinggeorgia.com, because that's his own entity. Go to spotlightinggeorgia.com and you can actually go there and look at everything that's going on. There's actual commercials. There's cartoons for kids. There's a children's channel. There's a little bit of everything on Spotlighting Georgia. So you might want to go there, check it out. www.spotlightinggeorgia.com. If you have an event that you want to have video coverage of, or a commercial or something like that, or just want to speak about it, Spotlighting Georgia is a place for you if you live in the Georgia area. Now, if you live outside the Georgia area, you want to go to DKM Media Group, because DKM Media Group cover 56, 57 countries. Spotlighting Georgia is specifically for the state of Georgia. So if you have an event or something going on in the state of Georgia and you want to have it advertised, highlighted, or what have you, get in contact with us and we'll make sure we take care of that for you. Okay. Now, Leonard, talk to me about this barbershop and beauty salon, brother. What's on your heart?
Well, like Miss Navy has said, there was a time when that's where I did my shopping.
Yes.
And also I've done shows at barbershops, and they really are places for male energy. And getting word out to the community. You've seen major celebrities now that actually have shows based in barbershops, and they're just sitting around talking. Politicians often, ask barbershops to put their signs up and things of that. And you know what? We fall out with politicians. Some politicians know, hey, let me get in and out of there if you don't feel like talking. It's also a great place where we used to bring together police and the community. To talk about things, because like you say, the barber services everyone. And so you never know who's there. There may be someone there and you're talking about something. They're like, hey man, I work down at such and such. You should come down there on Mondays and Thursdays and look, I help you fill out that paperwork and things like that. You have, like I said, you have a lot of veterans, for instance, who they started, they're entrepreneurs and they started cutting hair and things of that nature. So you never know who's there. There are some people who are like I used to get when I had hair as well. I used to get my hair cut twice a week, shampoo, all that. I was just into that area most of the time. And my best friend was when they used to do my hair. So I was constantly there, and people get to know the regulars. Like if you the movie barbershop, Checker Fred, you ain't never seen him get his hair cut, but he come there to play checkers, with some other guys, and then I love that environment because of the male energy in the environment. I don't in certain places I'll go, like when my wife, I'll go sit over there. I'm no more than, hey, how you doing? All right, hi and bye. I don't sit around salon.
Me either. Got no time to sit around there.
No. And then that was the thing. And it's not so much as being discriminatory, is that we talk about different things. Good women understand you can't be sitting around your man and he's sitting around other brothers unless you invite it.
Exactly.
Because then we can't talk the way we talk with you sitting there trying to respect you. But like someone said, times are changing where these younger guys, they don't have no respect for nobody.
They're gonna say what they say.
Right. And even I'll show you how that dynamic works with the gender and everything. Even lesbian women appreciate and get a chance to feel the masculine energy. Because even when they come in, we treat them like one of the guys.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So they cool in there because they get to say, yeah, these guys they not even looking at me as no woman, really. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here presenting as a man. They gonna treat me like a man. So it's great to see that interaction as well, where people respect the male energy in the room. And the barbershop is one of the last places you can go for that male energy that's not artificial, that's not set up to be this way. It's just that natural male environment.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's real. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Cassandra, talk to me.
Yeah, I like I said, when I do the barbershops, and I always have a great time. I basically just sit and listen. I have nothing to say, and I'm very vocal, but I just listen to them. I love hearing the conversations. I love hearing it's like really peaceful being there, even when they yelling and screaming at a game or something, because the barbershops have all them televisions everywhere. Mine does. And man, them guys, the game be on, boy, they be hollering and carrying on, and I love it. I love the male energy. I really do. I love how they just, I don't know, it makes me feel more girly when I'm around them and they talking their talk, and I don't have to say nothing. I'm just, y'all allow me in y'all space. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate being in the space, know.
That's
and
good.
And I don't know, it's something about being around a group of men, and they're sharing with each other. It's just, it's heartwarming for me. I love it, especially our men. They are so amazing and so strong. And I'm gonna give you this one quick story. My barber was sick, right? He had cancer, and the guys in the barber shop, and he needed some help. And the guys in the barber shop got together along with the customers and raised about, I think, $5,000, $6,000 for him.
Wow.
So it's like a family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they were like, hey man, he need woo, and we gonna make it happen. And and so everybody donate. They even allowed me to donate. I was like, oh, good.
That's good.
But yeah, I love that atmosphere.
Exactly. Shenavia, what and I don't know whether you actually been in a barbershop setting like that before, but when and if you did go, or had you gone, what was your experience like as a young lady sitting inside the barbershop? Because Cassandra said it made her feel a little more girly, and it made her feel good just being in the presence. Navy, what was your experience like?
Well, I have brothers. So, when mama whenever they couldn't go to, I was their ride to the barbershop.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I agree with Ms. Cassandra. There's a sense of like protection that's there. Nobody, I haven't had a bad experience. I also wasn't there for long. It was just take them in, hear a few conversations, make sure that my little brothers were good. And then I went back out to the car, because, that's their space. And just the way that we were raised, when you're one of, unless there was a woman barber, then, and at that time it wasn't. It was just, court was just a one-man show. But, I'm a woman, I'm a young lady, so I'm not going to sit in the barbershop. I'm just going to go back out. But everybody was respectful. You hear a few side conversations, and that's how I found out that y'all do a lot of talking. And then one day, a few years ago, my dad, it's been many years ago. I don't know if y'all remember, like, whenever they were talking about, like, when twerking was like a big thing. And my dad, he had came back from the barber shop one day, and he was like, baby, I got a question. And I was like, okay. And he was like, where is this twerk team? Is you on the twerk team? I'm like, I don't know, like, whatever conversation that y'all having, no, I'm not part of a twerk team. You do not need to know what a twerk team is. Don't go Googling it. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, very, very short time, but it's a different experience. but it's a hub though.
Yeah.
It's really a hub for the community, and especially the Black community.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna echo everything that everyone else has said and triple down on what I originally said. It's a safe space for therapy. It's a safe space for community. It's a safe space to get all the whatever that you need to know. And Squirt, which is, you know, a known barber here, a little bit on the coast and in my hometown and surrounding areas, there was always something like you get all A's. The young men would come in and get like a free haircut or something like that. Like, it was really a community. And going back to what Mr. Leonard was saying earlier with single moms, if you were a single mom at Squirt Shop, you didn't have anything to worry about. He was literally like his barbershop, and all the men in that barbershop was almost like a mentor program. That's the best way that I can put it, because everybody doesn't have that sense of community at home. But you could come to his barbershop, and I'm sure many other barbershops across the state, the world, or whatever, and your sons could come and be around like-minded men and learn how to actually be men. In a safe space. That's good.
That's good. Now I got to allow one more thing to happen, because you done said this gentleman's name 2 times. His name was Squirt. You said
that was it.
You said dude name
that's
was
what
Squirt.
we called him. That's his nickname.
Okay. I like Squirt. Okay, brother. Okay, Squirt. What's up, Squirt? Okay. Ryan, talk to me, brother.
Yeah, man. It's it's a nice feeling, especially in today's world, where you go somewhere and just be around other men and not have to worry about feeling some kind of way or being looked at some kind of way, because we present, and ladies do too, but I think it's a little different. Like, men present this kind of energy. And when you get to just be free to be a man, and you don't have to worry about all of the legalities that this world throw at you for being a man nowadays, it's a great feeling. Like, it's relaxing, it's calm, it's peaceful, and I don't know, it do something to you on the inside a little bit. It's like, man, maybe we can make this all better, you know? Like, and you just talk about everything, and I think that's the joy of it for me, is you could talk about whatever. It don't matter, and the other side could disagree, whatever, but y'all still gonna walk away unless you come out of pocket, and everything will be straight. And then you're gonna come in the next time and, hey, what's up, bro? You know?
Exactly.
It's a wonderful thing.
It is. And truth of the matter, I love it, man. I really do. I love it. Tucson, talk to me. What is it? Tucson, it's the red button, brother. It's the red button, Tucson.
It's not a place for thin skin.
No, sir. No, sir.
No. And then you got your right, just like here. You got the right to your opinion, but don't stand on it too much. You ever met that guy that walks in there and he know everything about everything in the barbershop, and then they get hemmed up, and you really find out he ignorant.
Smart enough to know nothing.
Get in his skin. But it's a good place. I mean, that everybody from every walk of life comes in, and you can find out about people.
Yeah.
What is? You got the preacher, the mayor, the policeman, and the drug dealer in the barbershop.
At the same time, sometimes.
At the same time.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody finna get arrested, or we don't hear your sermon today. Or maybe suppose. What you think about it, Real? So we get an opportunity to give a mini message, and they say, you know what, Real ain't talking about nothing.
Exactly.
Lord. Good Lord.
Yeah, we ain't talking about or somebody said, man, I'm gonna go to your church. What more about what you say? But
Rev,
it
I'm
ain't
sorry.
place for thin skin.
Rev, I'm sorry. I even called on you because you ain't said nothing.
Yeah, you need to give up preaching. Oh, you one of them jackleg preachers.
Exactly. Leonard, talk to me, Leonard.
I think I wanted to add. My wife mentioned it to me, and a lot of you all know this, where specifically black men would meet. The phrase "under the tree."
Yes, sir.
Most little cities or whatever, they down there under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually where some dominoes, some cards, some drinking, some music, and usually it's mostly older guys. And if you want to learn something, you go down there and mess with them old dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep, and that's that connection place.
Yeah.
Under the tree. Or I remember guys would meet at the pool hall. That was a thing as well for men.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely know that there's those places are important to us, and we have to make sure that we continue to allow it to be that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the big difference. And I think women feel very comfortable at their salons and things of that nature, because you have to remember, to them it's a lot more important because that's their image, their image thing, really.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And they walk in one way, you don't even recognize them coming out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when I was at a shop that serviced both men and women, because I'm a crazy guy there, I would walk out. I wasn't gonna holler at you coming in, but coming out, you got a shot. You might not make it back down the road. You know what I'm saying? They back there doing magic.
So basically, when she came in, she was tore up like.
What? She don't had her head covered up, shades on, and everything else. But when she come back, she's slinging that half. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody talking about, and you know how guys will stop cutting. Like, well, you did your thing back there, boy.
Ooh, girl. Woo, girl. Look at it. Ooh, girl.
Right.
You get that side eye. Ooh.
You got that one barber. He gonna say, "Hold on for a minute. Let me go. I'll be. I'm gonna just take my car. I want you to holler at me a little later." He'll stop cutting your hair.
Exactly.
Let me holler at her before she leave, bro. I'll be right back.
I got to get at this one. Hold on, bro.
And that's how the barbershop is that free to where a woman can walk past that window and guys be like, hold on, I'll be right back.
Yep. or look at, or two or three of them run out that door. Oh, man, hold on, this is mine.
Especially we need to make sure, that used to be my thing all the time when I used to go to the barbershop. And you could get your shoes shined and all those types of things that we used to do were building rapport with other men. You meet men there and y'all had the same son, the same age, and there's something 15, 16 years later, now that boy graduated from high school. And that's how you guys met at the barbershop.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. And that's what it is, y'all. We ain't gonna get them. We got 5 more minutes. Let me go to Ryan. Ryan, what's on your heart, brother?
Nothing, man. I think it's all been said. It's just a place of camaraderie. It's the ear to the street. Get what you need. Sometimes get what you don't need.
Exactly.
But it's a good place to be a man.
It really is. And that's where the difference lies right there. And I want to tell everybody, y'all, tell everybody good morning. She actually has a game this morning. And so she wasn't able to come on. The White Sox got a game. And so she wasn't able to make it this morning. But she told me to tell everybody good morning. You say good morning to the Morning Glow family. She said, make sure you tell them. So I want to make sure I tell y'all that. Willow said good morning. Cassandra, what's on your heart?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody is pretty much covered. You know what I think about it. I thought about when Leonard said about how sometimes they react when the sister walks by the door, but some of the mothers would be bringing the little boys, the little ones, and them girls be whatever men think is like really good. And when she walk in the door, you watch the men like they all give each other that look like she here. You know, I mean, it is like hilarious. They go like, she here. And I mean, they and them sisters be coming in the barbershop with this looking like they about to go somewhere for real. I mean, they be sharp. Because you know you're in an atmosphere with men. I mean, I would do the same thing when I was going to get my bulge shaved some more. I would go and I really like looking nice. And Miss Cassandra, you always look cute. Auntie, you doing it today. I love that. Like I said, I love the male energy from, you know, from these guys. And it's always respectful, always respectful, always respectful.
Exactly.
And I appreciate that.
And that's the part that makes the difference right there. That's the part that makes the difference.
Right there.
Tucson, talk to me, brother.
Yeah. I think it's a good place. But when you get to the gossiping, it might be a good place, but I still say that we didn't determine who talks the most gossip in the barber shop and the beauty salon. Is it women? All women stand up. And take your crown.
So
hey, man, you know what? They be like when the beauty parlor and the barbershop is in the same place, they like, where did that girl come from? Because once you walked in, they're like, oh, look at that. We've been whispering, talking under their throat.
Yeah, what we got here?
But when she come in, you're like, whoa, where'd she come from?
Exactly.
Because it's like David Banner and the Incredible Hulk. Great transformation.
Totally different. Totally different.
Oh, you know, okay. Y'all see him? And this guy says, y'all see my wife? Because he don't recognize when she's coming out.
Tucson, Lord. So this man don't even recognize his own wife. Lord Jesus. Lord, he been married to her 15 years. Been married to 15 years. 15 years. Oh, I got me a new one. Tucson, I got me a new one. This must be a new one. Leonard.
Yes, sir.
Don't even recognize his own wife. Now that's a shame. Now that's a shame.
Hey, look, you never know. I'm still laughing when he said it. Going on with all that, real.
Exactly.
Because you know, even at the family gatherings and things like that, it is that respect that I have a lot of preachers in my family, right? But the preacher know at a certain time, it's time for him to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's time for him to go.
Hey, Rev, that cabinet over there about to be open. We're about to open that cabinet over there. You know, we about to open that cabinet now. You know what time it is now.
But I think it's like we was talking about, it's very important. I don't remember like how you all started off this morning, if you started off with this or not. Yes. But the those places are major hubs, like Miss Navy has said. It's community hubs where you can get a lot of information. You can meet a lot of people. Them sheriffs come right across the street, get their hair cut, them judges and all that. You know, everybody comes through the shop. And so you get a chance to talk to people that you probably never would talk to on your own, but you get familiar with them at the shop. And that's where a lot of relationships and connections are built. And, you know, there are certain things that change. And like, say, for instance, one of the big things is music. And there's certain music. After a certain while, you be like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now where you see certain barbers have their headphones on.
Yep.
So they can listen to their music.
Mm-hmm. Getting that zone.
A lot of times that music is really, it's a shame, but it's not really appropriate.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For all spaces, especially spaces where children and women are at. Like when I was telling you about the guys that we had to come cut hair. Turn the music on, and I had been insulted in the first 5 minutes. I've been called so many. That's way too many MFs, and ain't been 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
And this, but we advertising this as a family event.
No.
So I think if y'all can start spreading the word, this is how it should work. It gets better.
Yeah.
But start spreading the word about the music.
That's good. That's good. And with that being said, we're about to get out of here. Anybody have anything else they want to say before we get out of here? Cassandra Alexander Green. Cassandra.
Yes, sir.
Somebody tune into this thing about 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:15, even 9:30. Not 30, but 30. And they say, man, I wish I could. They talking about the barbershop and the beauty salon. I know that was a nice conversation. I know it was. I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way. I wish that there was a way I could hear it in its entirety. Cassandra, can you help them?
Well, there is definitely a way that they can hear it in its entirety. If you'd like to see or hear this broadcast, please reach out at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to dkmmediagroup.com. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, dkmmediagroup.com. You can hear this show in its entirety.
Good deal. Good deal. Captain Leonard, will you pray us out, sir?
Yes. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to come together in this space. We pray that each and every one listening today got a blessing, dear Heavenly Father. We hope that we have encouraged someone to treat another person with just a little bit more respect than they did yesterday, dear Heavenly Father. Bless and keep us as we travel and do what we need to do. Bless our families, bless our coming and going. These and other blessings I ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen, amen, and amen. I want to thank everybody for joining us. And more than that, I want to thank you for allowing DKM Media Group and Associates and the Morning Glow for being a part of your morning. It is now 10:04. You're about to exit the Morning Glow. But before you go, I want you to do me two favors, if you will. One, I want you to continue to pray for us because we are certainly praying for each and every one of you. Number two, why this is real simple. I want you to go out there, find somebody, and give them a hug because you never know. It could be the only hug that they get, or it could very well be their last. Love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. And we shine some of this light on you from the Morning Glow. Take it out there into this wicked and cruel world that we live in and let your light so shine. If you get an opportunity, give somebody some love. You just might find some love in return. Won't that be a beautiful thing? Have a great day. Take care of each other. And please, please, please be blessed. Talk to you tomorrow morning. If God says the same, you'll have a great day. And if you can,